pig.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Temptations of Ait'seh. I am your host with What Team Comp, Uncommon Guru. Say hi, everybody.
Hello. I have food. Sorry.
Hey,
Food is good. Yes, I am still hungry.
Sorry, John.
Taru might be with us later. She's just taking care of some stuff that's going on. You know, moving's a big deal, and you got to make sure everything's in order. But if she's not back, well, we're going to see what's going to happen. Because last time we left off at a very interesting position, where after you all had been traveling up to Tamdov, having been attacked by fiends, and then seeing the remains of fiends, and finally making your way to the mountain range between Halo and Tamdov, you made your way towards one of the waypoints between the cities, one of the more commonly traveled paths, which led you to the inn in the mountain.
Don, I still
Or
say you
tavern.
put Odin in front of me.
I'll let you think what you
Odin.
wish. Odin,
Mm.
god of thunder lightning, especially since Odin doesn't exist in this world. So
Oh, damn.
yeah.
Your version of Odin.
That being said, after going into this tavern in the mountain with a big old glass of ale because Nivara was thirsty? Question mark. She just wanted to
I am
get a big
partaking in the
ass.
festivities.
Sure, let's go with that. Um, but after making your way through a few different areas, meeting with different people, Virdrick and Kalir went back upstairs to actually get a room to get some sleep, while Nivara and Zadim went downstairs towards the Arcana corner, as it were, a section of the lower level that was completely dedicated to people of wizardly or arcane nature. While there, Nivara was persuaded to attempt to allow her patron to speak with more than just her, to speak with Zadim. When she attempted to do so, she got no reception, but she did alert some people who came by, and after speaking with them, took Zadim. And currently he's in a interrogation room, to say the very least. Which, as we ended off, one of the wizards walked into the room, and that's where we'll pick up. So,
Yeah, I'm
Zadim,
sorry.
you are seated in a chair. There is a table in front of you, and a man has walked into the room and is sitting across from you. What's your name?
Zadim.
Alright. What's your business in the tavern in the mountain?
Getting a room, supplies, just passing through.
Starts writing some stuff down. While that's going on, make a charisma save.
Interesting.
Oh, I know what that is. Oh, we've seen this before.
Because I know what it is, out of character, can I voluntarily fail it?
No. No metagaming.
Oh, come on!
No metagaming! Bad,
The
Zadim!
one time my
Well, okay,
bad
can I
charisma
ask?
could come in handy.
Can I ask a question, however? If it is what I think it is, because I don't know if it is, will we have a familiar feel for it occurring?
Later on, perhaps.
Okay.
You may have to have it explained to you to know what it is exactly, but
That's why I said I might be wrong.
let's see the charisma save.
Now, if only Roll20 would open up for me. Ah!
Yeah, one sec, I forgot to open my page.
Ah, pfft.
My Zadim page.
You have 80,000 pages. Stop licking me. Fuck. Google, please.
There it is. 11. All right.
God, please tell me it wasn't a 10 DC.
It wasn't a 10 DC. I can promise you that.
Hell yeah!
Feel the urge to be as honest and forthright as possible.
Excellent. That's already what I was gonna do.
Your
Feel
mind
the
is
urge.
your mind is completely
Feel the urge to tell the
diverted
truth, the whole
away.
truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you gods.
Yep. And you're essentially, your mind is like cuts away from any lie. You're only all of your thoughts are just geared towards the truth.
Cool.
I think that's what happened with Tashina, wasn't it?
All right.
I don't know.
Did she cast Zone of Truth?
Yes,
Yeah.
she did.
Yeah.
I would recognize this guru.
You wouldn't recognize it, but you know that she cast something similar to it, and it feels somewhat familiar. But you didn't see this person in front of you cast anything, and last you checked, wizards can't do that.
I've worked with a holy wizard guru. Don't play with me.
A holy wizard, yes. I can play with you all you want. That's the whole point
All
of
you
this.
want?
We're
All
playing
you want?
D&D.
Wait! You just said all you want. He doesn't want it. That's the point.
Oh, well then in which case I'll do it as much as I want in that case. Thank you for
There we
correcting
go.
my wording. Stickler.
You're the one who keeps. what I
Moving
say, Glenn.
forward. You're not there. Shush. Alright. You don't look like you're from around here. Where are you from?
I am not. I am from the High Watch mountain range.
Writes that down. Which, if you actually look on the map, you can actually see that I have actually given you the name of those mountains.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's the blue dot next to High Watch. You see it?
On my phone, I can't see it right now. Just
Storm
wait.
Strike Mountains.
Oh, thank you. I'll
problem.
tell him that too.
You're a long way from home. I don't mostly send people from Cormundum this way. You don't look like you're a trader or a merchant, but you're just passing through.
Indeed, this is not my final destination.
Where so you're looking to go then?
The capital.
Interesting. You see him just like scribbling something on a paper in front of him. Alright. What's your business in the capital, if you don't mind my asking?
There have been strange rumors of people being elected, isn't the word I would use, more stationed in positions of power in Cormundum as well as in Halo against the will of the surrounding populace. We are trying to ascertain who is doing this, why they are doing this, and put a stop to it.
And you're thinking it's someone from Tamdov.
We have
Tamdov.
been following people, and they have journeyed into Tamdov.
I haven't really heard anything about that myself from Tamdov. Word has to reach us at some point.
Based upon what we have seen, you would not, because there have been no complaints. There have been no people attempting to dissuade or prevent this from happening.
What's the problem?
The townsfolk are being ensorcelled to be compliant with these new figures in their community.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just you're implying that there's someone out there who's able to ensorcer an entire city.
Enough people in a city that there would not be much, if any, unrest. The will of the many is enough to quell the dissent of a few.
I think you're missing the point here, lad.
Please elucidate.
As much as people want to believe that magic can be all powerful, it don't work like that. It's got to be specific. You can get up to maybe a good amount of people, or you can get one person for a good amount of time, but you can't get thousands of people, not one person. And unless you're talking about 1,000 or 10,000 or 100,000 people of this spellcasting magnitude, which, believe me, if there were that many grouped up in one place, we'd know about it. There's no way that should be possible.
I never said that many. As of right now, the only places we have encountered have been small villages. Nowhere near that number, but we do not know if these people will be escalating to larger communities.
I highly
We'd like
doubt
to
it.
see that they do not.
I highly doubt that they could, as I said before. Small villages, maybe, but they'd only be able to get the few. It'd be the many who'd be speaking up and going, hey, this ain't right.
Depends on who the few would be. If
Unless
you
they,
get enough in the community, respected,
maybe.
they would perhaps be able to persuade their fellows that this is actually good for them, especially like one of the communities we saw if they were in the midst of a transition.
Maybe. But again, if you're trying to say that some wizardly folk or there is one type that might be able to do that, but I haven't heard of too many of them running around causing trouble. They know better than that after the last time.
As of this point, I do not know exactly how they are doing it, whether it be my magic or something else. That is why we are trying to find these people.
Then why did you use a foreign magic here?
That is what I am confused about. What do you mean by foreign magic?
We've been kind of turns and stops talking, just kind of looking towards the wall.
Is he looking towards the huge window?
He's looking towards the huge window, like kind of rubbing his face, like looking at his reflection as he's kind of rubbing his chin thoughtfully. You see his mouth just kind of moving slowly, but you don't currently hear anything. He's just kind of just seeming to mutter under his breath.
Mhm.
Taps his chin. While this is going on, just what's your mindset for all this? What's the demon
My
thinking
mindset?
about? Yeah, about these questions and such.
I'm sorry. I'm just remembering how you said this dean doesn't respect urban authority.
Hmm. He finds this man confident, edging towards arrogant, very sure of himself, or at least the organization he represents. As of so far, his questions have been fairly standard. Nothing out of the ordinary for someone who apparently polices this area. He's waiting for him to get to the point, and he does, from this last question, appear to be approaching it.
Mm-hmm. All right. The man kind of like shifts in place for a second, just kind of nodding. All right, let's. What kind of magic do you use? You said that you are a cat. Oops. Sorry. Hold on. He spits into a spittoon off to the side. Got some tobacco in his teeth.
I'm
I was
still
very
petting my
concerned that
puppy,
you were
too.
starting to
Oh,
choke
God.
on.
No, he's almost choked on some tobacco.
Ew.
He's got chewing tobacco. It's not healthy.
Do not hurt yourself there.
It's nothing. Just a bad habit I'm trying to kick. Obviously, I'm doing very well. Yeah, regardless. Sorry. What magic do you use? Like, are you of a holy nature? Are you of the arcane? Are you like a druid or...
I am more nature-based, yes.
Your armor says ranger rather than druid. Someone scouting ahead. Not getting really in touch with nature, seeing as how there was metal on there. Druid wouldn't be caught with that. Unless you're some kind of a special druid.
There is nothing special about me.
Huh. What do you know about old magic?
What do I know about old magic crew?
The phrase itself is completely and utterly nonsensical to you.
I do not believe I'm familiar with this term.
Sound far away, dude.
You're off in the distance, mad.
He go to this.
I do not believe I am familiar with this term.
I thought he was about to say I don't believe in it.
That's okay. If you're more nature magic, most people tend to be unaware of what that means. How about the ancients? I'm sure you've heard that phrase thrown around plenty.
Out of character, does he mean the Colossi or like the people who attacked Ait'seh?
More than likely the second.
I am passively familiar.
Well, with the ancients, they've got some unique magical traits, one might say. And sometimes people make arrangements with them, whether they realize it or not. Lets them tap into old magic. Dangerous sort of thing, because they have to rely on that entity, and essentially they're forced to protect it, keep it safe. Do what it asks, otherwise it takes the power away. It's a give and a take, with more of the take benefiting the one given, if you catch my drift.
I believe so.
Now, you see, Normally, we wouldn't have come out in such a force and dragged you off like this. Might have just peeked at it and kept a tabs on you, but you're the third source we've felt recently, and one's coincidence, two's weird, three's a pattern. And I don't like patterns like that. If we start getting too much ancient old magic running through these mountains, that means that there's movement of things untoward in Tamdov, and as part of the border patrol, well, I'm supposed to be the first line of defense, if you catch my drift.
Makes sense. Also, Guru, when he said he doesn't like patterns, Zadim glanced off to the left, like on The Office, because this room is so dang.
Wait, say that again?
The room's
so
like
what?
white as fuck. It's so blank. There's no patterns.
Yeah, there's no patterns in this room. He doesn't like patterns.
It's a sterile ass room.
And to be fair, it's more of a light gray. When I say that, I don't mean like the joking. It's actually white. No, there's a gray
It's like
coloring
gray.
to it.
It's like
Yes.
stone.
I just imagine him
Yes.
looking at like a Jackson Pollock painting, and he's just like, that's a nice piece of artwork.
Oh my god, he did the American accent too. That's the best part about that.
You're saying you don't know anything about this, then?
Not to my knowledge, but it does raise a question on my part, that is. How familiar are you with ASMR?
Familiar enough.
How familiar is your organization?
Plenty.
Excellent. You should be able to help me out. You are aware that ASMR are bequeathed guides when they are born to assist them throughout their lives in difficult situations. I have been contacted by my guide once before. It was a very vague contact, but one nonetheless. You say that your organization is aware of the magical goings on of this particular mountain.
Yes.
How fine-tuned is your equipment when it comes to detecting these occurrences?
Best magic can make.
So it is able to ascertain the nature of the type of magic.
Needs a little time to be able to figure out the resignation of it, but it can do it.
So immediately upon detecting it, it is not able to differentiate from one type of magic to another.
It's able to recognize old magic from arcane magic, from nature magic, from divine magic.
Out of character, Guru, what would the guides be classified as?
Celestials.
And that would put them under.
Divine.
And this guy's saying that the magic he detected was.
Old.
Fair enough.
Very good. Just satiating my curiosity.
I've been. And I did too this time.
1 second here.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Dawn, I have a question. Or just a question to subside my brain.
Also, I'm going to message you a thing real quick, Paris, just to remind you.
Mm.
'Cause don't
Oh, fair
forget,
enough.
that was put after.
But
Mhm.
when you say old magic, it's gonna sound very weird in how I phrase it, but is that technically primordial magic, since primordial is the shit that came before everything, in a sense?
You wouldn't have heard of any of this currently, so I'm not going to tell you just yet.
Alright.
This is not stuff that you've been discussed with yet regarding it. No worries. And it's
It was an out of character question because I wasn't sure if that would be the exact name for it or not.
you're fine. All right. Tell you what, we're going to hold you overnight just while we have our systems try and see if we can figure out what exactly the magic spike was about. If we're able to actually catch it long enough that we can actually do something and know where it's coming from, we should be able to let you out before sunup. I mean, if you're awake by that time, but I imagine you would be. Most rangers are quick on their feet. We aren't going to have a very comfortable cell for you, sadly, but we have the lockup, and that's safe enough. We've got people posted to keep an eye on you.
Very well.
Yeah.
May I make a request? I was on my way to the shopping district to make a purchase. Would you be able to make it on my behalf? I have the money, if that is an issue.
Shops ain't open. They close at sundown.
Well,
You can always get it when you're free.
Search, then.
Alright. Kind of motions towards you. Stand up. Just get you in lockup. Just
All
don't
right,
poke
I stand
fun
up.
at anyone. They tend to be a little bit sore at times.
I will be the picture of good nature.
I should hope so. Come on. He motions for you to follow. They don't bind you or anything like that. They just have, an ensemble essentially escort you down towards where the lockup area is. Once you arrive there, you see that you're not the only one there. There are 3 other people there. Each one of them is distinctly odd. One of them is a Goliath with tattoos that appear like as he turns in the light, you swear that they shift slightly, like tendrils moving across their form. It makes it look like every muscle of their body is constantly in motion as they turn and kind of glance at you for a second before going back to just kind of staring at the floor.
The man's flex game is on point, I see.
The second person has a very pale white face with like almost slightly neon tinted eyes that seem to be looking about with not a frenzy but just kind of like a twitch to it as they kind of like lean back slowly, just kind of like flexing their hand back out and closed, and you can see like that part of their hand is a pale human skin tone, but there's splotches of white just kind of dancing across it, and from the look of it, he looks like he's behaving, but there's like it's the twitch that just kind of makes you kind of go, okay. And the third person in the cell is a halfling, very calm, kind of just looking bored. The thing that sticks out about him is like as you you're entering into the cell, he kind of looks up, and you can actually see that part of his shoulder going down to his complete entire left arm appears to be some kind of crustacean claw, like a crab claw. And you have a bed with which you can lay down upon if you wish, if you want to speak to any of the people here.
I'll sit on the bed.
Okay.
I'll glance at each of them in turn and say, "What are you looking for?"
The Goliath looks at his hands slowly, flexing his fingers, and kind of glances over at you slowly. Illegal tattoo artist. I make images that move. Things that aren't supposed to move. He's kind of trying to like grin disarmingly, but it's more like he's baring his teeth at you. And the way that everything is moving on his face just makes it look like very disorienting to look at his face as he's doing that, especially in this lighting. The second individual just kind of laughs softly. I drank a wrong potion, and I'm here to be tested. They haven't found anything wrong with me yet, just a little out of sorts. And I'm paling. So very paling. I think it looks good. Wouldn't you agree? I was hoping to breathe fire, but instead I'm pale and white. Leans back and just kind of bangs his head against the bars for a second, just staring up at the ceiling like, Alright, and the halfling, Butters, would you like to explain what you're in here for?
Yay!
Can I feel free to describe him a little bit more?
Go ahead.
All right, so he's just a very average size halfling for a halfling. He's got extremely curly red hair that comes down to sideburns, and that's all underneath a halfling-sized straw hat. He's wearing a plain white shirt. The sleeves a little messed up from the crab arm, but he's just it's like a long sleeve shirt curled up, and he wears suspenders to like kind of some high waters he's got going on, with some just a lot of hair on the top of his feet and very buck teeth. Like not Timmy Turner buck teeth, but like
Noticeable.
noticeable. Oh, hey there. Well, you see, I was kind of there was a bar fight that broke out, and I didn't like it very much, so I stopped it, and I kind of got put in here for it. Yeah. I didn't mean to cause trouble, but you want to stop the fight.
How did you stop the fight?
Well, I got some magics, and I just told them to stop, and they stopped for the time being. But after it wore off, they weren't too happy. I've been in this cell, or I've been transferred around for about 5 days now. Bureaucracy and all that, of course.
Of course.
Yeah, they sent him to the clerical district first, and then to the druids, and then to doctors, and then
They don't know what I am.
you're a halfling. It's just you got a crab arm, which we can't explain.
I can't either. I was born like this.
Exactly. You see the guard just kind of like shaking his head, just like, I have nothing for this. It's like, technically we can't keep you here after sunup, but if you're wanting to stay, we can try and run a few more tests to see what we can do to actually figure out what's going on with your arm.
I just kind of accept it at this point.
Yeah,
There's like-
again, we can't really stop you from that. But
Yeah. It's special. And you notice every once in a while, like the claw of the crab, like sometimes like twitches, like absentmindedly.
click, click.
High twitch muscle fiber.
Yeah. What? My name is Bo. So, what's your name?
Zadim.
By the way, Bo isn't spelled how you think. If you,
I'm spelling it for them.
Is it spelled B-O?
You fucks don't speak. Don't.
Ah,
I know you fucks speak
I should have known you were going the fucking
It is
Asian.
La Francaise.
I went the French route.
Cajuns are French rednecks. Don't at me.
Yeah. Zadim, that's a nice. I like that name, Zadim. It's very nice. Wow.
Thank you.
I haven't seen someone like you. Where are you? Where are you from?
Cormundo.
I've never heard of that place. Cool. That is real nice to meet you. Wow. Yeah. Well, my name is, like I said, my name is Bo. Nice to meet you. From what I've been told, I'm closest to what I can be called as cleric. I don't know what it means necessarily. It's just the closest, technically, to what I am. I think. It's strange. All this very strange. I just know that I got powers and I try to use them to help people a little bit. But sometimes that gets me in big trouble. Like now, I'm gonna stop talking.
He nods with a smile.
Gonna be a long night. It's 5 days now. It's a lot of hours. What time is it?
Guru, what time was it when I went in?
When you went in, it was around like 9-ish, based off a gnome clock you saw. Around the lockup area, there's no clock.
Yeah, but I would have been able to tell fairly well how long I was in there.
I mean, you can make an approximate guess of maybe like an hour and a half to 2 hours. And that's because you had gone downstairs, you've been doing all this stuff in the meantime. So it's not like you've just spent that long waiting for him to come in to talk to you. No, that was the last time you had seen a clock.
Right.
Verging upon midnight, perhaps an hour or so.
Oh, all right. That means I can be released after I go to sleep. That's good. Where are you heading?
Over the mountains, further into the country.
Now that's a place I think I've heard of. Well, I think technically that's the area I'm heading in. 'Cause I heard a bunch of like people going down there because apparently people like the king's like not defending the shores anymore as much as he was because his daughter died or something like that. So I'm probably heading to the capital because I want to try to. That sounds like where people need help, so that's where I'm heading. You know, that sort of things.
Sounds as good a place to find work as any.
Exactly. It's hard to get around with like getting noticed while walking around isn't a thing I do. So mostly I just try to stay kind of people, you know, yeah, that sort of thing. But yeah, I'm sure happy to meet you, Mister Zadim. Hi, got it, Zadim. Nice to meet you.
Likewise, Mr. Bo.
Yeah.
It does occur to me if we are heading in the same direction.
Go with you? I'd love to go with you. I'd love to have a new friend.
The question.
Oh, I'm excited. He rubs his hand and his claw together. Like,
Oh, man.
this gonna be fun.
Dean, what have you done?
New opportunities, new friends.
That's what I do.
Oh, you got any
Collect.
more? How'd you get in here? You asked me, how'd you get in here?
Some
You speak very low. Can you say that again for me, bud?
You're far away.
Some sort of mix-up with a strange magical source. They are trying to ascertain where it came from. They thought it might have been me.
Can I insight check that? Just like
Sure.
It's not
Well-
lying.
Go ahead. Just to see how you feel about it.
oh shit.
You
I DM rolled that. Sorry.
You're fine. With the 25, you're looking him over. You're not like squinting at him or anything. You're just you're being nice. You know, you're just kind of like, all right, all right. This man's on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty honest looking.
You seem like an honest man. I like you already. It's gonna be real fun.
Thank you. I try my
If you
best.
don't mind me, the only place I've been able to see Silek in a while is in my dreams. So I'll be heading to sleep around now. So that way, as soon as sun comes up, I can run out. All right. Good night. And he just lays down and puts his hat over his head and like get knocked stuff like.
All right.
I just love the
will-
I love the image of Steam just like trying to talk to this guy and he just lays down and pulls a blanket over his head and just goes to sleep. So Steam is just sitting there staring at him like, okay.
I was speaking, but okay.
I will also go to sleep, but I will sleep in such a way that if I need to, I can move quickly.
Zadim is the fucker to make a shiv, I'm just saying.
Here's the thing, Paris. They didn't disarm me.
Yeah, they did.
All my
Yeah, they
stuff.
did.
They
They
disarmed
didn't
you.
say that here. They said
You're in a
"No,
police
you said they
station."
Led me into
They're
the
not
cell,
gonna let you
and
keep
they're
your
holding
fucking
me
weapons!
Yes.
You can automatically assume they're gonna take your shit!
I mean,
I did
I-
assume that, but Gru didn't
Yes.
say that.
yeah, I
You were
mean, it
correct
wasn't
with your
explicit.
Yes, you were
So-
disarmed. No one in here has anything but the clothes on their back.
That means I still have my armor.
Would you like to try and sleep in your armor and get a point of exhaustion?
I thought he
I
was
was
gonna say poison ivy and I was about to start cackling. You have defense, it's fine.
Well, I was wondering, I should say, if I had my armor.
Yes, you still have your
Because I can't
armor.
Assume.
You
Just
still have
make
your
us-
armor. That is still
I mean,
on
it's
you.
a change. It's a chain shirt. I am curious whether or not I can sleep in that.
Chain shirt is
No.
still considered a medium armor.
You can't sleep in any armor, essentially. Like, even leather armor will fuck you
No,
over.
you can
No,
sleep in
leather
light
armor you can. Light armor
Oh,
you
you
can
can
sleep
sleep
in.
in it?
Yes.
Oh!
Yup. That's why it's super good.
This has opened up so many worlds for me.
Yeah.
I
Medium heavy
will.
only.
I will sleep with my pillow on top of my chain shirt so no one steals it.
You notice as he sleeps, the crab claw's actually grabbing a necklace he has on, which is like this, looks like nice thread material with a bunch like just shells on it.
You.
Do I recognize it?
You can roll a nature check if you're trying to identify the shells.
Yeah.
Give him a second. His she's loading up. These are probably Temdavian shells. You are so far away from where you were before. These are very unique to you. They're very different. Granted, you do recognize their certain shapes as being like, oh, that's like a mollusk shell. That's, you know, the spiraling of a standard trying to remember the crustacean with the spiral shell, like a hermit crab like shell. It's like you wouldn't be able to name the varieties as Temdavian, but you'd be able to recognize them as, oh, this would have come from a hermit crab, or this would have come from a clam, or something like that.
Alright.
22 is a very good roll to get for that. It doesn't seem to be anything like special or stand out. It's just a collection of shells.
Okay. I'll go to sleep.
And since we already did Paris's late night stuff, so basically you go back to your room and you
Think
talk to
about what
Auntie.
you've done.
I mean, at this point, I don't know if she would drink to forget what she did, or if she wouldn't drink out of worry.
The only difference in this is that as you're going to sleep, you're like, good night, Arcus. Your Arcus just kind of like, good night, Bright Eyes.
There's a griffin in my room.
A very confused Griffin just slowly laying down
I
at
will-
your bed, foot of your bed, just looking around, just like.
I will stay up and stroke her sleep, try and help calm her down.
She's rather calm. She's just like looking around with like her feathers like fluffed, not aggressively, just
Confused.
a little bit. Maybe,
I mean, if you're confused, then you still need to relax. I heard a roll 20 moment. Oh!
a little extra details I forgot to mention. Just
Yeah.
a little bit of a bulbous nose and freckles all over his face. This boy likes sun. Yeah, dawn arises. Paris, make a con save.
Hangover.
Yep.
Hold on. Shit. I opened roll 20 and I forgot to open my character sheet because I'm a dingus.
Everyone seems to be doing that.
I was prepared.
You were prepared. Yes, I'm aware.
I'm the guy. I'm the kid that studied before the test.
Paris, you have a you don't want you want to die.
I have a sword right. I'm about to fall on it. Someone stop me.
The bird smacks the sword away.
Just let me die.
Imagine this-
not
imagine-
that noise.
I imagine this this griffin would be like they'd be smart enough to like prepare lots of like hangover cures or something.
The griffin is a 19 in. That's the terrifying part.
Very smart.
This griffin is right now at the moment, because I don't know Butter's stats, but I really doubt that he has a 20 intelligence, smarter than anyone else in this fucking party.
But
How
can't
dare
speak.
you assume my small boy's intelligence, Barrett?
Because I know you, and I know you love those low stats.
You don't know him. You haven't even met him yet.
You don't know me.
You don't know me.
Which actually,
Mom.
I need to roll something else real quick.
It's not a phase, Mom.
You don't know me, Deborah. You know it's a real phase when you call her by her first name.
Oh god, I would have gotten my fucking ass.
Moving past any of the phases you're trying to cycle through at the moment. We don't need that. Zadim and Bo, you both wake up, and the guard motions for you to follow. When the pacey guy kind of wakes up, he kind of like looks at you all, and the guard's like, "Not you. You're still. We still need to figure out what's going on with you."
He's still detoxing.
I'm sure I'll be fine. Just
Bo walks up
a
to
little
him,
time.
puts his crab claw on his shoulder, and goes, "Find you someone that makes you happy in life." And pats his shoulder and just strolls out.
Happy, huh? I'll see about that.
This guy's a fucking joker, isn't he?
He ain't nothing but he ain't on no drugs but the drug of life.
That and he, consumed a very questionable liquid. You know,
Nah, it's fine. That man got
Moonshine.
crackhead strength. He can get through anything.
Crackhead strength. Base hand.
With the strength of 10 crackheads.
Liquid
can't-
crack.
You can't
Stop it,
kill a
Butters.
base hand.
stop it.
He consumed liquid crack.
Man,
Oh no.
you've watched Black Dynamite, right?
Of course.
Base hand.
I don't know that I've seen that particular one.
The crack addicted guy who pops up every episode after like episode 6.
Anyway.
Anyway, so you two have been released. What would you like to
Yeet.
do?
I'm gonna get my component pouch, Guru.
He's so upset!
In my defense,
Uh,
I wasn't the one who slowed you down on that.
No, that's
Yeah,
my fault.
I know.
And also, you wouldn't have been able to.
Me.
And you also wouldn't have been able to buy it because of the fact that the store was
It
closed.
was late.
I know,
Uh,
but I didn't know that.
By the way, you see, he had nothing on him before. He goes to like the pickup of his stuff. He picks up a small bag, like a very small bag, and a fishing pole, and that's it.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What?
That's right.
What?
Yeah, that's what he's got.
Cool.
I kind of expected that.
Don.
Mm-hmm.
The way that this area works, I'm assuming, is it's not like a straight up and down like areas where you could go down to the next level if you were stupid enough to jump, as opposed to like just straight up the elevator is the only way to get up and down the areas, right?
There are stairs. The stairs are free. The elevator's not.
Can I send Arcus to find Zadim with like a little note that is scrawled in chicken scratch?
In the "Please kill me" scratch, yes, you can have him sent to go find him. So
It's a
yeah.
he's in hawk form.
Oh, you're sending him in hawk form in a mountain? Okay.
Oh wait, no, fair enough, dog.
Okay. Roll a perception check with advantage.
Why not bad?
He can't turn into a bat.
You can't turn
That
into a bat.
surprises me.
He can only turn into a dog, a cat, I think, and a hawk.
Huh. Alright.
There was one other thing I was considering, but I'll run that by you later.
Taru!
Taru!
You're just in time. You haven't missed being able to go off as Virdrick.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
you guys haven't met him yet. Only Zadim has.
Yes.
Okay. What is the scene?
Okay.
I
You are
understand.
just waking up at the moment. Actually, this is actually the perfect timing because you took Clear to her room. She's asleep. You went to sleep. You heard vaguely. Actually, no, you wouldn't have heard because all the rooms up in the inn are soundproof. So you did not hear anyone come back. But you're just like they're grown-up, responsible people. They should be asleep
Oh no,
at
no,
this
no,
time.
Oh no.
no.
There's no
No.
way.
No, it's Virdrick. You were worrying about them. So
Just
you did see
in-
Naivara come back.
It would not. I was about to say,
It's
like,
my
even
problem.
if he was asleep, Naivara would not have waited till morning to tell him. She's like,
I-
"I'm
Yeah.
too hungover."
I can seriously imagine Virdrick is like one of two things. Firstly,
Well, hold on,
Right.
let's
it's
have him
quiet, too quiet.
Too quiet.
Secondly, he sleeps with his eyes open.
I mean,
Very likely.
I can see that. But we're gonna rewind just slightly to where Naivara tells Virdrick the thing. So go ahead,
Oh.
Naivara. She's a little bit tipsy, you can tell. She still has her mug, and it's mostly empty. And
And we're in the-
it is the size of her head.
What are
We're
the
like in
chances
the
that I
inn.
sober up with fear?
So we're in the inn too.
Roll a wisdom save.
Me?
No, Paris. You are not afraid enough to be sober.
No, I don't mean a Virdrick.
I'm aware.
I'm not afraid enough to be sober. That needs. Dog, can that be the episode title? Are you sure? Okay,
Guru, I'm back on my computer. I see the name now.
so do not smite me.
Prepare smite on principle.
I know.
The
you're
worst
right.
first word you could say.
Yeah.
I am inebriated and my choices have been bad tonight.
That's what happens when people are inebriated.
Zadim is in jail.
he like he just pauses. And his expression's very unreadable.
I was trying to do something, and they have fucking guards that detect my type of magic. And when they came out, I said that Zadim was leading me, told them I was the source of magic, and for some reason they took him anyway to I guess, interrogate him.
What kind of magic were you trying to do in public?
I went into an alley and was using Arcus.
Why?
He was telling me a lot of his stuff, so I figured I would show him some of my own abilities.
In an alleyway?
Yeah, I know, it sounds very dirty, but trust me, I wasn't trying to fuck him.
Out of character, this surprises me.
He's like, whether you were gonna fuck him is not the issue here. It's too public. So, are you coming to me for, like, to bail him out?
Oh no, I just came to tell you because I'm almost certain that I'm going to be too drunk in the morning to remember. He hasn't done anything, so if I have any knowledge of being jailed, he'll probably be out in the morning. Because he's got no magic that makes him illegal on him.
He slowly nods and he's like, he'll be fine.
She'll head to her room, still nursing the drink. Her eyes were slightly closed that entire time, by the way.
Yeah, Virdrick's just gonna go back the fuck to sleep, because that ain't his problem.
I see. A problem has arrived. Good thing that's not my concern.
Yeah,
Kermit sips his drink.
He'll get out in the morning.
Didn't I bar his head? She's like, that went a lot better than I expected.
He thought that was very fucking stupid, but, not his problem right now, I guess. He'll be fine. He's a big boy.
He's a grown man. He can solve his problems.
I'm actually the biggest of the party, so yeah.
The biggest boy.
Wait. I thought Kalira was... Hang on. How tall is Kalira? How tall is he? No, that's right. Zadim is
You
fucking like
forgot.
6'10".
He's 6'8".
Yeah, Khalil's only 6'3".
Yeah,
Oh
he's
my
a tall man.
Only among the gnome, Fido, and right now, as of right now, the halfling. Only
Bigger than
6'3", huh?
Yes, only. I did not stutter.
That being said, fast forward back to where we're supposed to be, and Arcus...
Is this in the morning?
Yeah, we're in the morning now, yes.
Okay.
And Arcus was sent out with a chicken scratch note to Zadim, and very quickly, boing, 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 down the stairs. He knows the way to the Arcana district already, so he's able to just kind of bounce his way down, looking around, and as Zadim has paid 25 gold for a component pouch, which he now owns. You now
God, yes,
own
finally.
a component pouch. Congrats.
Oh wow, you got that's a nice pouch you bought there. Oh wow, I'm very excited to be able to. Is it just you and your? Do you travel alone, or you got more?
I have companions, yes.
More possibilities of freedom. Oh, that's amazing. I'm excited.
I turn around to figure out where the barking's coming from, and I guess I see Arcus.
You see the terrier form the fact that they're barking at you with a note in their mouth and like following directly after you specifically, trying to get your attention. 2 and 2 equals 4.
It sure does. I kneel down and scritch him behind the ears and take the note to read it.
He mlems at you.
You immediately know it's
Did
Arcs in that
someone
case.
fall down a well?
The note says...
When you say that, the dog's like puts a paw to its chin thoughtfully, and then shakes his head no.
The note says, if you're reading this, you're probably out of jail. Sorry you took the dive for me, but thank you for not ratting me out. I owe you. Also, when you get back at the inn, I ask that you please drive your longsword into my back as deep as you can so I die on the bed.
What's it say?
Caesar, please.
Lick, click.
It's from one of the members of my traveling party. They are apologizing for the events of last night.
Oh, she is the one that you were talking. Got it. That's a nice little pupper. And he just goes and like, just crushes. Can I try to, with the claw, hit that right spot?
Oh my gosh.
I mean, the
Does he
claw
have
has
a claw hand?
He has
The claw has
his left hand is a
he
claw
has
hand.
claw
His
hand,
left
right?
arm
What
is
is
a
he?
crab
He's a
claw.
halfling.
He's a halfling.
Halfling. Okay.
He's a halfling
The claw
with
is a
yeah.
point, so you actually have more precision than if you had just normal blunt fingers.
So yeah, you go in for it, and as you're scratching it, you watch this dog just you know, you're getting to that right spot, and the dog's just happy and kind of just looking you over, and for a moment, it just kind of stares at you for a second. Then you see the eyes slowly kind of widen, just oh. And it kind of leans over and licks your arm, just very happy dog.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So we're heading to your group now. Ooh, I'm excited.
He gets down, he's wagging his tail back and forth, just bounds forward, looks back at you come on, come on, come on.
I'm chasing after this dog
I will follow.
as fast as my small little halfling boy legs can carry.
Yep, you and the dog race up the stairs, getting up towards where you guys will be able to meet each other, and so Zadim is following at a
Brisk pace.
brisk walk,
Yeah.
which is pretty well keeping up with them.
Fucking 6'10" fucker.
6'8".
I know what I said.
That being said, eventually, you get up the stairs and you get to the inn area where they all currently have congregated.
Would I be able to convince Bright Eyes to carry me at least down to...
Bright Eyes is just isn't letting you ride her, but she seems to be kind of looking at you with this expression of just.
Ah, shit, everything cut out. No!
Can you hear me now?
There we go.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, okay.
There we go. I said Bright Eyes is just staring at you with this look of just, I know what you did.
I'm sorry.
Squint.
If I find you high quality, help me.
Make an animal handling check.
This is gonna be awful. Fuck! Click! No.
Bright Eyes just kind of stares at you for a second and just kind of leans back, just resting on her side, just watching you. Making sure you
I
don't try
will
to
sit
run away.
down beside the griffin and face plant into her stomach.
She allows this. She's not gonna carry you around, but you just laying down, just she's as long as you don't, do anything untoward, you're fine.
Heck my brains out, please. I know you can understand me. That fucking thing on your head makes you smart as hell.
Oh, she could understand Kama even before that.
Oh no, I won't her.
There we go.
You've got a lot of noise going on back there.
What the hell are you doing?
Sorry, I'm putting a chair together.
Nice.
That's not what I expected to hear she was doing.
I thought you were just shifting around in the chair. I didn't realize you were putting it together. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That explains the plasticky noise. I'm like, either she's opening a really waxy box, or...
Yeah, sorry.
you
I was trying to put this together so I can get back to work.
I getcha. I getcha.
Gotta make that paper.
So as you're face planted into the griffin, everyone else, Kalira's waking up, Beardrick is waking up, and
He
I
waits.
imagine Kalia would be up kind of early. Should probably be downstairs or something, having a hearty breakfast.
Eventually, Naivara will crawl her way downstairs with bright eyes.
Bright Eyes is essentially
Actually,
just watching you.
How much is a hearty breakfast?
Hearty breakfast.
I don't know if I could afford it.
Enough for your room or higher than your room?
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Just kind of not necessarily good quality, just a lot.
Just a lot.
A large breakfast.
Right. And the reason why I ask, when I'm saying enough for your room, is you got, I believe it was a modest room?
Yeah, standard one, yeah.
Yeah, so a modest meal would be just 3 silver. If you're wanting to upgrade that above that, a comfortable meal would be 5 silver.
Or,
Which would be more food and higher quality food.
Yeah, alright, I'll have that. I'll splurge.
All right.
With some current
I-
fucking skin.
I go into the Twitch chat because sometimes I want to see Don's reactions, right? And I
Yes.
come in whenever he's like idling,
Mm-hmm.
and I freak out because he sits so fucking still that I think that
I
my
said that
voice is
earlier.
frozen.
I said that earlier.
He sits like a fucking statue.
I don't try to. I'm just trying. You know, I'm just listening to everything, and then every now and then it'll just be like, all of a sudden I move, and people are like, action!
Yeah, like right now, you
Action!
just looked at the camera and it looks like you're just frozen. You sit so still. Teach me your way.
Have a cat.
I have a cat.
Mm.
I have 3.
By the way, Guru,
Yes.
out of character, would I know whether or not crap, I can't even remember his name, it's been so long. My
I probably have-
half-plate armor is almost done or even close to being done
Ait'seh.
based on Ait'seh's estimations.
And based off Ait'seh's estimations, you're probably getting closer to the point that he should be able to get it finished, but you'd have to go
Cool.
back to Cormundum to get it, or not Cormundum, the place in Halo where he stopped in to actually stop in and complete it to pick that up.
Alright, fair enough.
So if you're like going to the capital and then going back, it should definitely be done by around that point.
Alright, sweet. Get that good armor class back.
Alright, so as you are coming up, we'll say that you're meeting up in the dining hall, because as soon as the smell of food hits Arcus's nose, Arcus like start going towards the inn, turns and goes towards the kitchen instead. It is the Arcus way. And so you both enter, and you see Kalir with a little bit of a bigger breakfast than she normally would get, but she looks like she's enjoying herself, and the food smells delicious. It's
I'm eating with Clear.
clear. Yep.
I forget that Virgic's a foodie.
Yep.
Yeah, he likes food.
Yep. If you're looking to have a modest meal, that's 3 silver. If you're looking to have the same kind of meal Kalir's having, that is 5 silver. You can.
Guru, I don't know how much gold I have.
Let me look at what it currently says on your sheet, because what
Should
your sheet
be on
says
the
is wrong.
background.
No, what his sheet says is wrong.
All right, that's
Hold on.
better.
Not leaving you completely helpless. There you go.
All right.
Because you've earned some money from your trade, so you lost a lot of it from
Does
Yeah,
various
does he
instances
have-
and such. But
does he have more money than me?
he might at this moment. You've spent it on
I,
a lot of
I have
stuff.
11. No, I haven't. I haven't
Spent it
had
on
enough
Smith's
money to buy
tools.
much. No, I
Oh yeah, you
earned
could
that.
afford. You earned that, right? My apologies. See,
All I've been buying is rooms and food.
I mean, you haven't been able to progress far enough to get to where you can earn missions to earn money. Don't worry, you'll get there.
Because the only thing we've been doing is getting dogs.
He's not wrong.
No, you're not wrong.
So is Virdrick technically in there?
Deirdrick is there.
Oh, yeah.
yes.
Oh yeah.
He
So
is
technically
the white-haired, gray-faced gnome who is eating next to the much larger half-orc.
Quick description for you of Bo. I'll just do it again quickly. He has his left arm is replaced by just a very large, like it looks like a little
Halfling-sized.
big on him. Well, it's a little big for halfling still, like the full meat of the claw.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like halfling hand. It's pretty big. He's got a straw hat on, extremely curly red hair with sideburns adorning it. A very buck teeth, bulbous nose, and freckles all
God.
over his face.
You went this route.
Tan. He's wearing a white shirt, suspenders, and some type of high waters with no
Oh my
shoes.
goodness.
And he has very ginger hair on the top of his.
Am I downstairs at the moment?
You're coming downstairs, yes.
I'm already staring.
I notice.
Well, I mean, I'm just eating, and I
It
don't know who
doesn't-
the fuck this guy is, so I'm
It
just
doesn't
leaving him
even
alone.
look like Sean staring. the more you look at her, the more you realize that her eyes just fell on you when she came down the steps, and she's either too lazy, too drunk, or just too tired to fucking look away.
Oh, Guru.
Cool.
Yes.
Can I say I purchased some Griffin rations at the Ranger Conclave?
I'll allow it.
Thank you.
Kalia doesn't notice you're there.
She's eating.
Which one of you? Which one of these people are your friends?
I point out to each one of them, and
Oh.
I will walk him over to introduce him.
He's not looking at Nivara in the slightest, like whatsoever. He goes, "Oh, is one of them that dark skinned lady that's got her eyes on me?"
That is one of them, yes.
Got it. All right, making more sense now.
She walks up to both of them.
Arcus runs over to Virdrick to get some food.
Guru, how
Why are you coming to me?
Because you fed him last time.
He didn't
You know the
forget.
thing how they say don't feed strays? Yeah, you did it.
Oh, also,
Yeah.
Taru,
Yes.
he's got a shell necklace on, like many
And,
shells in the necklace.
And a
Yeah.
fishing pole.
Okay.
On his
Fishing
back.
pole,
Wow. He really is like this.
Nivara holds her hand out to him. If I'm staring, I promise it's not because your arm, which is very
Which hand
No.
do you hold out? The left hand, your left hand, or your right hand?
on instinct. The right hand.
Holds out his right too, so you're good. He shakes it. With a good grip, he shakes it. Mighty fine to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. You're energetic. Holy hell.
Yeah, I've been kept up for 5 days now, and I've been stuck, and now
Her
I
eyes
got
immediately.
move around.
I'm sorry. 5 days.
Yeah, I've been trapped up for like 5 days now, because bureaucracy. Yeah, that's the word. Bureaucracy and all that.
Marcus is the most
then-
intelligent person in the group.
Been halted up for 5 days.
Huh.
I'm out now, and I made a good new friend. And he just like he somewhat like not hugs, like just throw like you know someone would throw their arm around a shoulder. He does it around the kneecap.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Does it around
god.
Steve's kneecap.
He's so short.
Nivara's head just slowly turns to look up at Zedium. Slowly looks back at the halfling.
I'm guessing this is right next, right?
It's a little bit of ways away from
Oh,
the
okay.
group, so they're coming over to you
Okay.
in a bit.
She just legit just says, "Okay, you want some food since you've been cooped up?"
Got any fish?
I would appreciate that, yes.
I mean, I kind of owe you, so yeah. She'll head over to the bar. You gotta gesture them to follow. Arcus, why are you bothering the grumpy gnome in the morning?
He's like looking at Virdrick, tail wagging happily, just
Virdrick does toss a little bit in the air for him again.
catches it.
Oh, a man of similar stature. It's nice to meet you.
Oh my gosh.
He throws out his hand towards Theodric.
He is very straight faced.
On instinct, it's the left hand. So there's a claw in your direction.
He is very straight faced and it takes a second. But he does grab it and shake it. And he what was his last name? Virdrick something. I decided
That's
it just a couple weeks ago, so
That's
You didn't put it on your character sheet?
I did, but I don't have my laptop up.
Oh, that was Iron Watch.
I knew it was Iron something. I couldn't remember if it was Iron Wall or something else.
I wasn't sure if you were in here or not, and I peeked over and realized you're not. So yes, no worries.
As
Iron Watch.
As a paladin, I'm sure this is probably not the weirdest thing that he's seen.
No, I mean he does introduce himself. Shake the claw. He's okay.
For a
Kinda
humanoid,
awkward
it's a little
one.
weird.
I mean, it's a little weird, but it's probably not the weirdest thing.
No, I mean he seems friendly, if not just a fucking idiot. But for him, he thinks he's an idiot.
Yeah. My name's Bo. It's nice to meet you. Meet you all.
Bo.
He'll walk over to Kalir and go, nice to meet you. And he'll hold out his left hand. Then notice he's finally holding out his left hand and switch to his right.
Kalia like looks up and is just like,
Okay.
and then she like notices you're there. It's like, oh, hey, I'm
I know,
Kalia.
very easy to miss. Sorry.
No, I just, I just can't really pay attention that much.
So honest.
That's mighty all right. Honestly, sometimes I feel the same. Yeah. Well, Zadim here told me that y'all were heading around the same area as I was, because I'm heading towards the capital. And he said he was heading towards the capital, and I thought, well, we just both thought, kind of came to a conclusion that worked out mighty fine for both of us.
Oh, you're coming with us?
If you will allow me, I'd love to.
The company is
Oh.
welcome.
Do you know how to fight?
Yeah, new friends.
I'm less experienced on fighting necessarily. I've been taught in past. I know spells. I think the word's cleric. I think
Do you know?
that's what at least the people in the prison said I was.
I don't even know how to respond to that.
It's a prison cleric. It's fine. Also, my friend is. I have a great friend right now because he's cleaning my front yard. And he just cleaned my gutter.
Oh, nice.
He found a baseball in the gutter.
That happens.
Play baseball.
Gutterball.
We don't play baseball, so it's actually been there for more than 4 years.
Okay.
You took up
Your
the
drink.
ball.
Virdrick is like, how long were you in prison?
Well, I was there for about 5 days because I tried stopping a fight, but they didn't take too kindly to it.
You were only there 5 days and you got a nickname?
I didn't get a nickname. That's what
Or
they
a
had.
title?
Well, I cast magic, so they had to throw me to like a certain like department, and so they put me in the cleric magic department. I think was what it was called, something like that.
You were sent to a temple.
Yeah, sent to like a temple area. Never been in a temple before. It was really interesting.
What did you do to get there?
Oh, I know from what she tells me, it's called calm emotions. Cast that when a fight broke loose. Everybody calmed down for a while, then people got upset again.
How did you get in prison in the first place?
I don't think they like magic here.
Guards kind of just came by. I didn't say nothing. They wanted to take me. I was letting them. I didn't want to contest it or anything.
He doesn't say anything else. He's suspicious, though.
We need a healer, so.
I can do that. I've done that for people before. I can do that one.
Nara gestures with her hand to him. She just has like this tired, almost blank face. At the moment,
She hung over.
she might be bordering on Virdrick levels of blank. She is so out of it right now.
She is very hungover from the look of it.
Barkeep, please tell me you have a hangover cure. I don't care how gross it is.
2 silver.
If I die of poison, mark on my grave that I have no regrets except for not fucking that Goliath.
A raw ostrich egg.
I remembered something I can do.
What do you got there, Spencer? A smoothie.
I remember something I can do. I can worst comes to worst. I can do things that are loud. Either I think I can create a storm above me of some kind. I haven't tried
My
it
shit
before.
just cut out. God damn it.
I haven't gotten a fight. I've never gotten a fight. Yeah. I've stopped some, but I've never gotten in one.
And that's a good track record.
Definitely I've been in a fight, but I've never thrown it. It's just how it is sometimes. Not that I don't want to offend myself or anything. It's just fighting backs. Unless you need to, just let people wear themselves out, you know?
So that bartender, did they go, or are they going to make a hangover thing? By the way,
they're making something for her hangover. Yes.
oh, can I go over there actually and talk to them?
Oh no! Oh what?
Oh boy.
Yeah? How can I help you? I'm working on a little project here.
Yeah, I got an idea.
I'm listening.
I'm gonna just
My internet.
Hold on.
Okay, there we go.
DM you this, Dawn.
Oh.
I mean, it's not that bad, but
Doom, despair, betrayal.
I'm intrigued.
Where's? Why can't I find it? What the fuck? Escape.
What the fuck?
Anyway, yeah, I guess continue while I'm doing.
Oh dear.
Okay.
There we go.
That's basically what he's working on. Yes.
Okay, that's what I figured. Well, good. He wants to make sure that is too.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Yep.
Oh,
no.
can I catch all your names? I only got some of them.
Whose name did you catch?
I don't know.
Oh, sweetie.
I'm Kalia.
Where?
I'm Nivara, and the little dog that you met was Arcus.
Okay.
Is he following Beardrick now that I think about it?
No, he came back over to you after he was given some food.
Introduce him to Bright Eyes.
Bright Eyes is a griffin, by the way.
You can't do that, Beardrick. He'll start to expect it.
He already does expect it.
Yeah, it's too late.
Alright, he got startled by it. He finally notices. He goes, "Whoa, that's big." All right. Okay.
Speaking of the demon, I owe Bright Eyes a bit of meat. She was a perfect little angel this morning.
Of course she was.
Yes, I'm still giving you meat, even though you didn't let me lean on you to walk downstairs.
Kind of starts preening her wings. Just
Yeah, come here.
follows
I'm
after.
gonna scratch your neck.
Guru, real quick, how much for 7 griffin rations? Is it like 3.5 gold?
For chunks of met.
Met?
Met.
No!
That's
Meth.
Chunks of meth.
Met.
The Griffin meth. It'll
Three,
come back.
3 silver apiece.
3 silver apiece. Okay, so 2 gold
goodness.
And 1
1
silver.
silver.
Yes.
Be right back.
No problem.
Okay.
So, and that one's Verdrick, I think one of y'all said.
He introduced himself.
Yeah. Okay. So, he's real happy to be a part of your team. As a complete. I've not necessarily been on the road for a while now. But I know my way around fishing pole, around helping
Fish?
people. Yeah, I got
Come
a
on
place of
now.
the fishing pole on his back.
The crab claw was a bit of a giveaway.
Well, I was just born with that one. I don't know how it got there necessarily.
Yes, but I seem to think that it might give you a bit of an affinity with things of the sea nature.
Aquatic nature?
Yes.
He actually blushes and laughs a little bit. He goes, "You can say that."
I think you embarrassed him.
Nah, it just made me think of something.
Dare
You
I
know.
ask?
Here you go, little lady.
No, you may not.
Sets
because
down a glass of. You're not sure exactly what it is.
Do I recognize any
Beardrick
ingredients
is
that
back.
might have been used in this?
An egg yolk.
Better than nothing.
That is a distinct one that you can see. There's a few other things. Maybe looks like maybe salt and pepper, but the coloring, if it was just like an egg, It looks like there's something else that was put in it and stirred together, so it's kind of like a somewhat
What's the
pinkish
bartender
hue.
look like?
Looks to be a water genasi.
Darling?
Hmm?
And yes, her accent is absolutely out right now because she's fucking drunk and tired. Do you have a funnel or something?
What?
Reaches underneath the counter
Funnel.
and pulls it out.
I'm back.
She grabs the funnel, puts it so it's on top of her tongue so she doesn't taste it, and pours it down.
Oh my god.
Good luck!
I'm
Pulls
back.
out a bucket and puts it in front of you as well.
Oh
What
my
would be
goodness. Hey.
Yeah, it's basically it's an
Nasty.
egg with vinegar, hot sauce, salt, and pepper.
It can still upset your stomach, but if you don't taste it, you're less likely to be sick, essentially.
Yeah. Oh, and Worcestershire sauce. It's essentially the fantasy equivalent of Worcestershire sauce, but it's just using some of those ingredients to try and create something that you don't want in your stomach. And even though like you're trying to, bypass your taste buds, you have a faint lingering buzzing taste to it, and you're starting to wake up, to say the least.
Gag reflex?
Yeah. You're trying not to lose that.
Because it's slime.
Ew, ew.
Slimy.
Wait, does she actually gag at all?
She would.
Yeah.
You-
he puts his
you-
arm on something. Oh no. He like covers his ears to the best of his ability, like, and closes his eyes. He's like, I can't
The
look.
way
I can't
that-
hear.
The way that she dry heaves is odd in that it's kind of like, and she'll cover her mouth as she makes like slight jerking motions because she's trying desperately to not actually do it, or she might puke.
Dude, Bo might puke before you do.
As you're trying to not throw it up, Virdrick looks at you and he's just like, too hard for you to handle?
She slowly turns her head to look at him. I'm
He-
gonna
he
hold it down just to fucking spite you.
He kind of. See, that's what he was hoping for. He knew you would hold it down if it's out of spite.
Oh, the things you can get by with using only spite. Who needs smite when you have spite?
Virdrick doing the reverse morale.
Right?
So you're able to keep it down, and it's not the best thing you've ever had, but
Nasty.
it's nasty. And you're just like, yeah, sure, I'm okay. But you're alive
I
and you're
swear, I hear Arcus snickering.
Oh yeah.
She picks up the dog. She plops him on the counter.
Hmm?
And then she puts her head on him because she knows he can't sustain the weight. And she will pin him with her head and use him as a pillow.
Bo still has his eyes and ears closed off.
She kind of like lightly taps him with her foot because her hands are out of her reach right now.
He just looks. He goes, "Oh, okay.
I'm okay.
I can't do well with that stuff."
You're fine.
So yeah,
Ah,
I feel like this is the beginning of something quite beautiful. Because, I mean, you've of course been venturing for probably longer than me, so y'all probably know your way around things better. Now, I'm new to this, but I think I can help y'all out pretty well. So, beautiful.
I'm down for him to join if he can heal.
I can heal a bit. I can heal a bit and do a little other things. She explained to me somewhat well what I can do. So, as long as we got that, I'm pretty sure she explained good enough. Yeah, God.
Oh.
are
And
ya,
real fast.
are you guys
I
going to
suppose-
be participating before you'll head out, or you're just heading out?
Huh?
Participating in what?
Who's this guy?
The barkeep.
Oh,
Wait, what the bar keeps saying?
He asked if you were participating or if you were just heading out.
Participating?
Oh, that's... 1 second, hold on. He goes behind the table, he rummages through, you hear some papers rustling, and then you hear him go, Psst. Aha! Over here. Kind of, there's a little bit of a lumber to his step as he slaps down a letter. Did Paris say she'd be right back?
Yeah.
That is addressed to Zadim and Naivara.
Oh.
Zadim is spelt wrong, by the way. It is spelled with an E, not an I.
Zadam?
Yes. 2 E's.
Oh.
Zadim. But it is spelled with 2 E's instead of an I. So clearly, whoever was writing this trying to use it using only verbiage alone. But we'll wait for Paris to get back before this letter gets opened.
Okay. What happened to all the... Oh. All the labels are gone.
I mean, I didn't move them.
Oh, wait, no.
Computer,
okay,
no.
never mind.
When,
Alright.
when you bump your table and your camera just starts shaking violently up. I bumped it by accident again as soon as I... Okay, now that time was just me being terribly clumsy.
That's okay.
I am super clumsy. I am so sorry.
Oh, I understand.
Guess we're just waiting on Parasu to get Baku.
Mhm.
Meantime, I'm going to get another piece of bread to just quickly...
What town are we in right now?
You're currently in the tavern in the mountain.
Huh. Let me look on the map.
The entire city is a tavern. Yep. I'll ping it. Hold on. Boop.
Oh,
I'm back.
Welcome back.
so we're like right on the border?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Wait, what happened?
You were asked if you were going to stay or if you were going to participate. At which point by the bartender. At which point the bartender went behind the bar and pulled out a letter that was addressed to Naivara and Zadim. Zadim spelled with D-E-E-M instead of D-I-M.
Wait, what? Is the letter already opened? Is Dean
Nope.
already opened the letter? I'll
Nope.
open it. Hell, I'm curious.
It's nothing's like written on it like a personal letter. It is a letter that has an invitation. One that looks like it was probably either prescribed or scribed in such a way that it could be produced in quantity. Essentially stating that there is an event called the Scuffle.
Sounds like spam mail.
Scuffle.
It happens in the bar area of the tavern, and the pits that you saw before when you had been going through and you saw that there were very specific fighting pits
Right.
allow you to go in with a group of people and have a scuffle with another group, and generally they'll break it down pretty quick just so that people can have a chance to get in, throw some hands, and if people want to drop out, they're allowed to. No holds barred. There are people who are able to heal and make sure that people don't die. So if you're trying to do murder, they will prevent it. But if you're if you just knock them out using magic, they'll make sure they don't bleed out.
All right.
And the grand prize, and the secondary prize, and the third prize, if you are able to make it that high, grand prize is 5,000 gold.
Oh.
Cha-ching.
Second place is 1,000 gold.
Oh, that's still good.
Still
Fuck.
cha-ching.
Third
Right.
place is 500 gold.
Still
good.
cha-ching. All right. So as soon as she opens the letter, Virdrick,
What?
How do you feel about making some money?
I'm not in need of any.
Well, need or want, two different things. She will put down the invitation. We've been
Not
invited.
illegal, is it?
No.
No, it's an event held by Marquise to make sure that people stay on top fighting shape.
I have a question for you about the Marquise. What is his name? Exactly.
So let me pull that up so I can pronounce it right.
Oh.
Marquise Thenid?
I knew it!
Huh?
I met the fucking Marquise in an elevator!
Yeah,
What's
he
an
usually
elevator?
takes the elevator.
What's an elevator?
It
The
goes up and
crankshaft.
Crankshaft?
It's a gnomish. You'll see it when you're going down. You actually, if you were coming up, you would have seen it.
She turns to Zadim. Told you! I'm not crazy. I am crazy, but I'm not stupid!
Well, if it's not illegal and we can make good money from it, I say we should do it. Even
Grand
though
prize is 5,000 gold.
Is it? Should I shouldn't heal the people after we get done winning, right?
We've got people who will take care of that.
Yeah.
All right.
Your name is Bo?
Yes.
Alright, Bo. You seem like a real sweet guy, and you said you got some healing to do. How you feel about being our healer for this?
I'd be am for it. I can also destroy a building quickly, but that's just what it was described to me as.
Her eyes actually start glowing like, ooh.
I've been she explained how to do it just in case I ever need to get out of a situation quickly. She looks out for me like that.
Her eyes are like start glimmering.
Can you tell me more details on the flyer as I'm looking at it? Like if it's like so we can use whatever weapons or equipment we want, or
Yep.
And when is it tonight?
It's at noon.
Noon.
Yep.
Okay.
At high noon, they will have basically
It's high noon.
They will have the pits set up with one team on either side. They will sound the signal for people to start. People jump into the pits and they will fight.
Navarro will.
Oh, so it's like a free.
Bo raises his claw.
Yes.
Where is it gonna be held?
Oh, don't worry. Me as the dean can take you to where it is. It should be.
No, I need. Is it in a cave?
The whole area? No.
Is it? He's looking to the bar. Is it in a cave, the fighting area?
Yeah, it's downstairs.
How tall is that ceiling?
It's about good 60, 100 feet up. It was
What do you-
carved out by dwarves. They knew what they were doing.
Don't worry.
That might not work. Then it might work. I'm not sure. I need about 100 feet above me.
I can double check. It's not a question I get asked often. I just need to ask a dwarf, or you can ask one who's there. That they make sure that structural integrity and whatnot. Plus, you're actually going to be down in a pit, which is probably a good 10, 20 feet down anyway. So that probably adds a bit to it.
Nivara leans closer or leans down to Beardrick. She kind of like mutters something. Okay, so this is gonna sound weird, but can we speak to you in a more private area just to give you a warning of something?
He kind of eyeballs you, but he nods.
She'll lead him to a more quiet area away from prying ears and just kind of basically all she's saying.
How far away?
In eye shot?
How big is this area? It's an eye shot of the rest of the group. It's not like she's going somewhere hidden.
Okay.
Okay, so obviously this place is not too keen on magic of the ancients. And she does say that with air quotes. So I might not be at full potential, just to warn you that I am going to be missing a few.
You're already talking like this as if it's already decided we're starting. Do we really have time for this?
I mean, it'll take maybe 4 hours, and it's 5,000 gold if we win, which could really help us along our journey.
We haven't struggled so far.
No, but we also haven't been on this journey for too long either. I mean, if 4 hours of fighting for 5,000 gold, it's not like it would be a bad thing to try. Consider it future investment. Something that'll help us way ahead in the future.
How big can the teams be?
The flyer says 8 people.
8.
I think it sounds fun.
You're not over there at the moment.
Oh, am I not? Oh,
You know about the flyer, and I've already just kind of pulled Virgil away to pretty much say, I can't use some of my abilities, so there's going to be just a bit of a hindrance here.
Oh, I do or I don't know about
You're
it?
not there.
Yeah, you're not here talking about it.
Wow,
you see the
man.
flyer, I took Virdrick somewhere away from the group.
Oh,
Where the fuck?
So you
So
know
it's-
about the fight, you just don't know currently what Nivara and Virdrick are talking about at the moment.
oh, okay.
Okay,
Where is
Kim,
it?
what are you looking for?
I'm trying to build this chair. Ugh, what the fuck? Okay. Anyway,
It's just consider a future investment so that we don't fall upon any hardships later on. Maybe.
is there any cost for an entry fee?
No, you have to have an invitation.
Hmm. Why did they get invitations?
Because we met the Marquis in an elevator and apparently made a good enough impression. Despite me being drunk.
The invitation allows you to take a group of, at maximum, 8 people.
And how many groups are participating?
According to the flyer, doesn't say.
I feel like it's a case of as many groups as invited, so it probably doesn't have a definitive number until everyone shows up.
Can I ask the barkeep roughly how many is you?
I mean, it depends. I've seen as few as 2 teams to as many as, I think there was at one point 32.
Okay.
They try and keep it quick. People don't have the longest of attention spans. They want to see things blow up and then, drink to the victors. And have victors that they can drink to. They're probably going to keep it fairly small scale. Probably maybe just 4 to 8 teams. Wasn't a big scale. They do it once a month, so.
It'll be quick.
Alright. There's 5 of us. Do we need to do anything to sign up for it?
We need to arrive.
Yeah, pretty much.
Basically.
With the invitation.
Alright.
Thank you.
Do you have a name for yourselves so that if they're announcing you, they're able to not just announce you as Zadim and Virdrick, or Virdrick and Naidvara and friends.
The classic team name question.
What should we have a team name be?
What the hell is he humming?
Friends theme song.
Virdrick kind of glances at Naivara and he's like, I don't care what we're called.
I know I'm new, but what if we were called the Best Buds? I like that.
I'm very straight faced.
She looks
I should
back
have known
at
better. I should have expected better, but
she looks back at Bo and looks to Virgil. So
Real-
adorable.
Real quick, out of character,
Mm-hmm.
we all seem to have some sort of higher power influence over our lives, right?
We all have some sort of magic.
seems like it.
What if we
out-
have it be something like that?
By the way, just so you know, Bo doesn't have a holy symbol, and he's a cleric, which is
That's what I
concerning.
I'm
That's what I
almost
mean.
certain that Claw
Beatrix
is
noticed
holy
that.
symbol, just saying.
I mean, I don't know if Naivara would be like, if that would ping anything for her.
By the way,
Beatrix
as
has
you've
noticed that he has nothing.
as Navar and Virdrick has gotten back, Bo has been slightly getting redder and redder by the second.
Oh my goodness, what's
Sweetie, are you
getting so
okay?
red?
No.
Why? What's
I
the
understand
matter?
exactly what you said. I was looking at you, not feeling bad about it. I mean, eavesdrop. I just kind of was looking at the area.
Wait, what did he just say?
You were eavesdropping?
I was just looking over at y'all, and I forgot how perceptive I was, and I kind of just read your lips and knew exactly what you're saying. I'm sorry.
Just don't make that a habit.
She just kind of like
He gives a claw up.
she ruffles his hair, kind of. You're fine. You're fine. Calm down. Don't worry. I'm not upset. You can read lips, though? That's a very useful skill. Hell.
I spent a lot of time training my wits.
Please tell me he strikes a pose. Ah, crap. I gotta be right back real quick.
He does like Joker winning pose. I guess. Sure. That works.
I would imagine him just pointing to his head, just like, wits.
Yeah. Punch yourself with the claw. Ow.
You know what?
No, I don't know what.
Sorry, I'm talking to this chair. This is not
Yes.
lining up right.
You tell them.
Yeah, this chair is gonna eat shit.
What time is it?
It's probably like 9-ish.
We got time.
I wonder if there's any preparations we should make then.
Y'all got no, that ain't worth it.
Are we allowed
What if we
to
just do
use-
some bond?
Are we allowed to use? Well, actually, no. Khalil's not there. So.
No, you're there.
we're all back
No, yeah,
together.
she moved back to. They moved back to the area where you guys are. So yes, you are part of this now.
Well, Khalil would know what's happening though. So.
You know about the invitational and whatnot. You heard that.
Oh,
You didn't hear them talking off to the side, because they had stepped off to the side to talk. You did hear
I was
about the
told I
invitation.
only saw the invitation, but like
Yes.
I assumed that was like, I
And-
just saw her wave it around.
No, you saw it and you were able to read it. What you didn't hear was when Virdrick and Naivara walked off to the side to have a private conversation. That's what you didn't overhear. Everything else you've been here
Okay.
listening to.
Oh god. Fuck this chair.
Yeah, in which Khalil would ask like, are we allowed to use weapons, or is it just like punching people or something?
No holds
It's
barred.
a free for all.
No holds barred. That
Okay.
part scares me. The phrase "no hold bars" startles me because I feel like some people are not very kind all the time, so they're gonna try to do cheap things.
Yeah, there was one person who tried to do something real cheeky, but while we say no holds barred, we try to keep it pleasant, if you will.
Pleasant.
I mean, for a fight.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Do you know like who won last time, or like how kind of
How they won?
tough it is? Like,
I mean,
you know how like strong they were, what kind of weapons?
Do you know anyone who's entered?
I've known a few people who've entered. Hell, I've bought drinks for a few of them.
No, I mean like, who's in now?
No.
Okay.
I know you guys are.
Well, I didn't know if you delivered to other people that happened to be in this tavern or not. It was worth a shot.
I mean, if there were, I want. How much you willing to pay me?
Oh god! Wait! Is this illegal? Wait! Wait!
That's
It's not illegal, sweetheart.
It's just,
It's fine.
It's no holds barred, like I said. I mean, but
Wait,
you.
this
I
isn't-
mean, if it's getting information and such, I mean, I deserve. a
This
cut of
seems
something.
dirty.
I kind of want to know who we'll be up against.
Okay, guys, all the questions that we're asking, I think we can only get if we go down to the area.
Ah, damn it.
What?
We
No.
could have bribed him to give us info about the other contestants.
I mean, you still can. I'm
Bribing is
still right
wrong.
here.
yeah.
No,
But
it ain't.
bribing's wrong.
No, it ain't.
What?
It ain't wrong if you're doing it to get an edge in something that someone else is probably doing the same thing to do to you. Clearly.
Well, then those people need to learn the morals.
Bo,
Huh? Yes.
sweetie, I have to agree with you on this one. How about you and I go take a walk so that we can calm you down?
I'm inside checking you.
Oh, absolutely.
I rolled intimidation. What the hell? There you go.
She's trying to lead you away 'cause she thinks you're freaking the fuck out. She wants to get this done and over with.
I'll calm down. Don't worry. It's just I'll shut up. They just look down.
Oh, poor thing.
She will hug him. And while he is currently has his stomach in her
Really
or his head-
tense.
while he
He's
currently
really
has,
tense.
while she currently has his head in her stomach, she like looks at Virdrick like, "Pay the fucker."
He gives you a look. He's like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't change anything, does it?
Let us know who the hell is there, what abilities they have, what they might use against us. It gives us a tactical advantage.
This hug's going on for a while.
She lets go on.
Alright, thank you.
Virdrick is not interested in paying this guy.
She's a very touchy person, by the way, so this should be interesting.
He's very tense when you hug him. Like,
Poor baby.
very tense.
This poor thing.
I feel that.
I also feel that.
Yeah.
Everyone is like not touchy except for Naivara and to an extent Zadim, because Zadim doesn't mind being touched.
I mean, you're right.
If you want to, you can roll insight.
YOLO.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Oh,
can I roll an
I don't have the proper
You can,
equipment.
yes.
Can you do Oh, wait, no, I did bring it up. Hold on. I'm also kind of curious.
My friend is losing his mind about the baseball he found in the gutter. Like, this is a Catholic boy that goes to church, and he has said fuck at least 4 times in one text.
21.
Alright.
Oh,
It's
nice.
more. It's not that he doesn't like being touched. There's something more behind it. Like, it's something else. It's like, it's not that's being touched that's bothering him.
What could it be? Does that check give me any more info than that?
No.
Nope.
Damn it. Curious, but okay.
It's not detect thoughts. It is you're looking at him, and that's what you're able to get by piecing things together.
I will tap the bartender.
Hmm?
Kind of like gesture away from the group.
He's like you're not sure if he's moving his feet. He just seems like slide away.
Slide to the left. Jesus Christ. Can I look over the counter to see if his feet are moving?
No, are you going to actually shove your head
Look over
over
the
the
car.
thing?
He doesn't have feet.
Kinda, yeah, 'cause curious.
Yeah, he's got feet. He's moving them.
Okay,
Yes,
he just moves stealthily. She'll move over to him and my money and give him 10 gold. I don't know exactly how much money you want, but if you could write down the information you're willing to give, it would be very sweet of you.
Alright. He kind of like looks around.
Not 4 gold! I do not have 4 gold left. I have 14, you fucker. There we go.
Bo probably sees it happen, but he just doesn't give a shit at this point.
Alright.
Oh, poor thing.
He looks around slowly, kind of like leans back idly. If you're lucky, the Marquis won't be sending in anyone too tough. He likes to try and keep things fair and fun. One of the groups does have a tendency to pick up new members of the I suppose you could call it a knighthood, where they'll be more trained in certain ways and might have a spellcaster or two. Generally, they're only a group of 3, but sometimes they can get as big as 5, 6.
kind of magic have you seen being used in the tournament?
All kinds. I mean, I've seen an offensive. I've seen someone attempt to charm someone so that they just walked out.
No, that's not what I mean.
No.
I mean, like, divine magic, dark magic, ancient magic, something like that.
Obviously, if you can avoid using dark magic, I mean, are you suggesting you're gonna be using dark magic?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, I was about to say that. You're worried about your friends. No worries. I mean, if there's any kind of like evil magic or anything like that, I'm pretty sure that the clerics would hop in on that. They're pretty good about that.
Sorry, hang on.
You're fine.
Oof.
Excuse me. What is that clicking noise?
Caesar.
Ah,
The bun. Once again.
I don't know what he's doing, but he's clicking.
He's drinking his
Drinking
water.
out of his little, you know, the feeder water thing that some
Yeah.
rodents will have? Yeah, that's what that is.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was the last few sentences that you said? Because Mom opened my door and I had to kind of zone out of the conversation for a hot second.
Where was it that you cut off at?
Where he pretty much was like, are you about to use dark magic? Or are you gonna, like, panicking,
Yeah,
essentially?
Basically said you're just want to make sure that your friends don't get hurt. If there's anything that appears evil, dark, or otherwise unadvised, the clerics would jump in on that.
I'm asking what exactly is illegal here.
Evil magic, I mean, divine
Evil
magic,
is- evil is
arcane
subjective,
magic.
darling.
Don't raise
Wait.
the fucking dead.
Alright.
That's a good start.
Don't raise the fucking dead. Skeletons crawl out from the bottom. I don't even know any, like, I don't think as the warlock I am, I can learn
No.
necrotic spell. I'm pretty sure anyway.
Excuse me.
Alright. Last question, since you've been such a doll at giving me information. Out of any of the opponents that you've seen, whether it be currently or the past, have any of them been a particularly aggressive tiefling with a rather large sword? Likes to rage to fight?
Here, dice roll.
There's been maybe 3 or 4 of them.
Very tall,
Very
more
tall.
bluish purple, or more bluish red than actually red. Or excuse me, more bluish purple than actually red.
I never really pay attention to skin colors, so I know there's been several tieflings that have come through.
Do you happen to know anyone's name?
No, I just celebrate their victories because people pay me a lot.
Damn. Alright. Thank you anyway.
No problem. Win-win for the bar, so we can get you a free round of drinks, and then everyone else can pay me for those drinks.
If we win, promise to crack open the good stuff. Not the dwarven ale, I'll die again.
Hey, that's from the tribe outside. I have different good stuff.
Okay.
Still good
I'll head
stuff.
back over to the group with the information.
Mm-hmm.
All the information that I really got was that there was a group that tend to hire, like, spellcasters and more experienced fighters.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's why Virdrick wasn't even interested.
Oh. I mean, to be fair, we at least get a warning that there will, in fact, be spellcasters there, like a guarantee, then there might be.
I suppose. I mean, Virdrick, it doesn't matter. His
Of course
job
it doesn't
doesn't
matter, he's a
change.
fucking paladin!
That's what I mean. All he does is walk in and
Walk in and bam!
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah?
Are any of you attack with weapons mainly?
I think that's all of us.
Like
Yeah.
up close and personal weapons.
Navara pulls out her spear.
Which one of you hits the hardest?
She gestures to Virdrick and
Yeah.
Kalir.
He says, that would be me.
She's still pointing at Kalir, considering what he did to the shambling man.
She.
No, I'm saying in PR.
I'll keep that
Oh.
noted.
And then clear.
These two
That's
are heavy
now-
hitters. I'm more restraining.
Now, if you guys don't mind, let's go get this done so we can strengthen our friendship even more and put some money in our pocket, shall we?
Let's do it.
All right. So, you guys head downstairs. It's still a few hours to get yourselves ready, but you can see that there's certain pits that are being vacated and are being set up with a banner that goes around it, essentially stating, "Bring your invitation here."
Does it look like any of the other groups have arrived? Like the ones that are...
Not currently, so far as you can tell. What is that ripping noise?
That's Taru unwrapping her chair parts!
I'm sorry. I actually just finished, and now I'm just throwing the trash.
It was just a consistent ripping noise. I'm like, just
Like, what
mute
the
while
hell
you're
is
doing
it
that.
coming from?
Just mute while
Yeah.
you're doing that, please.
Sorry, it's done now.
Thank you.
You showed that chair.
That's right. This chair looks fucking good.
Awesome.
Chair liked.
Actually, one of the groups has arrived. You are the second group to arrive.
No tiefling in the group?
No tiefling.
Alright.
Yep.
You know who I'm looking for, because this
I
seems
know who
right.
you're looking for.
Tell me I'm wrong.
It's right up his alley. Just because you want to, see your party destroyed. That's up to you.
I don't.
No,
want
I'm
that
saying it
thing.
seems like it's alley to go into a fight area.
Yeah. But as the other two teams start coming out, you see no sign of a tiefling.
Alright. I'm going to assume no elf either.
No,
So that wouldn't fit him too much.
No.
Do I see the marquee?
You eventually will see the Marquis, which is right before noon. The Marquis, dressed in very prodigious clothing. He's got a ring on his middle and ring fingers of both hands, as well as one on each thumb. He's wearing an amulet with some adornments, like little beads that go in large size nearest to the pendant, smaller going towards his neck before they stop at a certain point, just under his collar. His hair's just kind of slicked back. He looks calm, collected, and he looks quite pleased as he motions to everyone. And it takes a moment as people they're at the bar and they're chattering and whatnot, and then eventually people start noticing that it's time to start quieting down. There's a few people who are like just kind of muttering in the background, just like okay.
Is
Welcome
he making an announcement? Okay.
once again to the invitation. I should hope that you are all ready and that you've moved to one of the places with which to show your invitation. Please, by all means. Noon is almost upon us. You will hear it. You always do. Leans back.
Who the
How
fuck is this guy?
How do you are you giving a name to the group, or are you just kind of like, yeah, we're just
Oh yeah.
I
Did
thought
we
we
pick
were. I just thought I wasn't there when they decided the name.
no?
Oh no, we never
something,
decided.
something about powers. Like we all have some kind of otherworldly powers that help us out in some. So I feel like it should have something to do with that.
The best buds.
Oh.
The League of Friends.
I like that one. I like that one.
Give me one
Beardrick's
second.
not saying nothing. He's gonna let you
Considering-
decide.
Give me
I mean-
1 second.
Mm-hmm.
In my head, all I could think was iron magic, considering we all use fucking melee weapons, but all of us also have magical abilities.
The ancient aggressors. Or
Ancient
aggravators.
aggressors! I'm crying!
That's probably going to get us thrown in jail for
Yeah!
splicing.
I don't understand how this all works, to be fair.
Don, considering what I've seen of the guards, this is my main concern. Would I get arrested if I used Eldritch Blast in this shit?
Possibly.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright,
about-
chill touch it is.
How about the Wu-Tang Clan?
No!
The World Shakers.
World Shakers or World Shaper?
World Shakers.
World
Shapers works too,
shakers, mind breakers.
Oh my god! For the moment, it'll work. Fuck.
Yeah, that's all.
Out of what now?
Oh, fine. Okay, right. Hmm.
Oh my god.
I got nothing. I shit with names.
For the moment, I'm going with World Shakers. Fuck it. We can always change it if need be. This is for a one-time thing anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But this could get us known.
This is also true. What do you want?
Remember, once we
motherfucker?
choose a name, we can't go back.
God damn it!
Pick
Mother-
one.
Don, why do you always drop it on us when we have no time to figure this out?
You guys do not have
Cool,
to
just
do
pick
a
one.
name. You do not have to do a name.
Oh.
No, but as NPR just said, that name will stick, and we could get known.
Mhm.
That's okay.
I'm telling
Just
you, the best bud.
And as I said,
Oh,
you do not have to pick a name.
you could.
You can pick one if you want to. If you want to be like, yeah, we're working name in progress.
Name in
We
progress.
could we could do something to do with like the fact that we're moving. So like the Wanderers or something.
Wanderer. I'm sorry! Oh,
Maybe
goodness.
not.
No, I'm sorry. I just it was cute, and it came to mind. Oh God,
Mhm.
I have no fucking idea.
Let's just continue then.
Yo, just put
Yeah.
insert name here, and then in downtime we'll tell you what the fucking name is.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Because as much as you keep saying, "Oh, the name doesn't matter," I know you, and I know you're gonna be the one where if we come up with a name and we actually win, it's gonna be something that will follow us.
That's fine. We can have a stupid name
Till the
just
day
follow
that
us
we die.
forever.
Because I know you, Don.
Let's continue.
Yes.
The Razzle Dazzlers. Alright, go on.
The Razzlers.
The Razzlers, I like it.
Oh my god.
As you
Do
make
it.
your way towards one of the pits, which does not already have two teams in it, you see a group of 4 people standing at one end, looking down. Then, as you approach, they kind of look up. You kind of sizing you up, squaring up. Just
I wave frantically with my claw hand.
Yeah, I wave like with a smile, like, hey.
Hey girl, hey.
most of
Beardrick
them
is-
scowl.
Yeah. Virdrick's definitely scowling.
He whispers to the Kalir, and he goes,
Kalir.
"You're not very sportsmanlike."
Yeah, they should be happier. This is fun.
Who's the biggest guy in this?
Lido vibes. Sorry, go on.
Who's the biggest guy out of these teams?
The biggest guy is of all of the teams, or just the team you're coming up against
Of
currently?
all the teams. Well, of the one that we're going up against right now, actually.
The one you're going up against right now looks to be a pretty thick-armed human. A little bit of graying to his beard.
Naivara will smile at him, wink, and then summon her chill touch hand to do a little somber finger wave.
You see him kind of go shift and slowly refocus himself.
He walks. Bo actually walks up to him and goes, "I just want y'all to know. I hope we all have a fun time, and I wish you good luck."
Don, I just realized something that's hilarious. I actually do have a spell that's necrotic, and it's the one I just used.
Yeah.
You'll offer a handshake to the entire group and see if anyone takes.
I'll be right back.
None of them take the handshake.
Oh, he's so
We're here to
cute. Well,
win.
now I'm gonna kick their
Yeah.
ass extra hard for this.
Alright.
Be right
Well,
back.
just so you know,
Okay.
you may think you're tough now, but there's
We
always
are
later.
tough.
And he just nods and walks away.
Alright. The Marquis stands up as you guys square off against these people, throwing his hands up slowly. Let us begin. Noon is upon us, and the battles will be waged. And for everyone else,
High noon. God damn it.
drop you over here.
Yeah,
As the
let's fight.
group jumps
Oh,
into the
God.
pit. Roll
What's
initiative.
with the circle?
You are in a pit.
No. That's not what I mean.
Did I get to ask how tall?
Here.
That line was a mistake, and I couldn't undo it. Leave me alone.
Okay. No, I was just being. I was
Did I-
curious.
Did I get to ask how tall is the ceiling?
Within the time frame, you would have known that it is approximately 90 feet up when you're not in the pit.
We're not in the pit, so we're. How deep is the pit?
The pit it is about 15 feet deep.
Okay, so 105 feet.
Oh, it's time to have fun.
Ooh. Okay.
Also, just so everybody knows in the stream, I commissioned Guru for art. It's not done yet though, so I just blank person.
Next
Don,
week,
I
I
have a-
should hopefully have it. Hopefully.
I have a question that I would have fucking asked if I was thinking about it, but my ass got distracted halfway through.
Hmm?
Do they have rests between bouts?
Yeah, generally shorter rest, but
So technically a short rest.
technically yes.
Okay.
Wonderful.
I got
You-
little blue dotsies.
Do spell slots recover during short rests? I don't remember.
Only
Mine
for
do.
warlocks.
Only for warlocks.
That's why I was so happy.
Make me small. Make me small.
I am
Make me
back.
small. Hey. Welcome me
It's gonna be musical time, so I'm gonna turn that on.
Music. Did you find different D&D music? This motherfucker, you need some variety.
I'm working on it. So as I said, you're all not on that line. You're all towards this line. Move yourselves back.
Okay.
You're gonna have to move me back, man. Sorry.
Grabs the team by the horn.
Oh, stop. There we go.
Khalid doesn't like to be on squares.
Come here. I was. Where is Friedrich? Put your ass on there, you grumpy no motherfucker.
Oh, sorry.
Zone completely. Let's see the
Can I-
range.
Wait, I don't want to be right there.
I don't want to be here. I don't want to be
Oh.
front line. Get your
Oh.
fucking armored ass in there.
Is it time? Is it time
Do I have
to
rhythm vivid?
jam?
You
Rhythm,
might have it
please.
turned down.
Time to jam, and welcome to the
Oh, I
jam.
haven't really quiet. Come on and
Come
slam,
on and
and welcome to
slam.
the jam.
You guys are saying
God.
it wrong. It's come on and jam, and welcome to the jam. We all know.
Come on and slam, and welcome to the slam. It's cocked.
My initiative. It will always
Mine's-
be awful.
Mine's
Yes, low,
worse.
low initiative cleric. I'm so
Weird thing is, I got the same roll as you.
Arcus always rolls really high on his int, so it drives me
Or his
mad.
initiative.
Yes. I don't think he's rolled below a 15 in like his entire existence.
Oh, this will work nicely.
Okay.
Everyone's measuring to see what the hell they can do.
Yeah.
Oh, this is my first time playing a full caster. Best believe I got some stuff to show.
I don't know if Warlock is full or half caster at this point.
They're
They're not
a
any.
They're
unique
technically
caster.
not a caster.
Tech,
They're
a
not
pack
full,
caster.
half, or third. They're just like weird.
They're
They're
just
called
there.
pack casters.
So, are you bringing
It's
Arcus
'cause-
in as a Prism Drake or as a dog?
Hawk.
Hawk.
I think
Okay.
it's because they
They know I'm an
technically
outsider, so
they technically don't know their spells. They just kind of have them.
They're gifted them,
Yeah.
essentially.
so Arcus is probably going to potentially get fucked up, but you know. I
He'll
would
be
ask him if he's okay
fine.
with this before I jumped in.
He kind of like just
Guru.
like shifts around, just kind of like shrugs after a bit, just like, eh.
I actually got a question to DMT.
Oh. Also, my thing got.
Because
sized.
I would know that putting a fairy dragon in here would potentially put me in jail, I'm assuming.
Potentially.
Okay. But I need a flyer. Because if he's just a dog, it's so serious. It's a hawk, he
I
can at least
mean-
fly up.
But if he's a dog, he can charm people.
I wish it was that easy. I really do.
Good old puppy eyes.
Oh, that's the best part. Bo. Something that you would have noticed as they walked to the bar. The dog changed to a hawk.
Not the weirdest thing I've seen.
They tend to have a different style, yes. Think thematics.
What is this?
I think everyone has rolled their initiative.
Is this underground, by the way?
Yeah.
Cool. Does that mean I get my underground stealth advantage?
Against
We're in a pit.
I think you have
stone,
to
but
be
you're
in the
pit.
shadow.
Does it, is that what it is?
Yeah, you'd have to be, trying to stealth against stone.
Okay. I wasn't sure exactly how that worked.
So, like,
Basically,
if you were in
think if you're in a cave.
a
like
cave
like a-
or a cavern somewhere that has stone.
Like a dungeon cave, essentially.
Okay.
Because I think for
Yes.
caves...
I DM'd your question.
I said, I answered it. Yes, they do look different depending on the thematics of how they were
Okay.
taught to cast them.
Okay. Okay.
What is this?
I think this cave is brown. And you're gray, so...
She would still
It's
technically get the stone
Stealth thing?
stealth thing, yes, but I don't think you're trying to be stealthy.
Yeah, because we're in a
That's
cave.
why. Yeah, I was just wondering.
Yeah, no worries.
Beardrick disappears into the stone.
Beardrick says, "So
sneaks
long,
around.
suckers." So what
Upon
is,
getting a sneak attack with a divine smite is a terrifying thought.
guys?
Yes.
What is Arcus doing first?
Ah.
We are in combat.
Currently, he will hover above me because I'm not going to send him forward.
All right.
Not yet.
Okay.
So he's hovering about. I
GM
want to say
point of
20
note,
feet up.
I tried rolling initiative with advantage, so I got a 17, but I didn't do it at the same time, so I had to roll. I don't know if that's going to make any difference at some point, but figured I'd mention.
Why'd you roll it with advantage?
Natural Explorer gives me an advantage.
You're in a fight pit.
Yeah, so. Doesn't have anything to do with where I am, I just get initiative
Always get
advantage.
advantage.
I heard two people
Yeah.
talking at the same time.
Doesn't matter where I am, I just have advantage on initiative.
That's all Rangers, yeah, or revised.
That's weird. I need to explore. I need to look at Ranger more.
As a first level ability. For them.
I'm aware, and the fact that they always have advantage is
Does it right?
yeah, because you could go
Rangers
one level
are pretty
ranger, the rest into
bad,
rogue, and get sneak
Rangers are
attack as an
pretty bad,
assassin.
man.
I mean, I understand. It's just one of those things. That's like what wording and phrasing and such. So the first guy is going to
If it helps, Guru,
Can I put
I'm
it-
inside of a mountain. This is my favorite terrain.
Oh! Oh, wait, hang on. He needs to be in front of me. Because the way that I had it was Arcus was above me.
Yep, and he moved up to you.
He's here.
Yes. He moved up right next to you. I'm aware.
He's 20 feet above, so this should be interesting. What is this? No, I said Arcus is 20 feet above, so this should be interesting, because that means he's gonna hit me.
Yeah. This guy is going to swing at you.
I don't think hawks have flybys, just owls, isn't it?
Correct. 17 to hit.
Ow.
For 4 points of bludgeoning damage with his mace. And then a second attack. 21 to hit, so yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah.
For 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
This fucker hits twice.
Mm-hmm. This guy's gonna move 5, 10, 15. Move up right here, and seeing you guys are going to already be out of his range, he doesn't pull out his weapon of close range combat yet. Instead, he pulls out a heavy crossbow. He's going to take a shot.
Take the shot.
He already sees that you're being approached by, so he's going to aim at
Question: the help
the
action
most
is
dangerous looking person.
the help action a bonus action or a full action?
Help action is an
Do-
action.
Okay.
Do we also have to roll like an intimidation or something?
No, the most dangerous looking person here in his mind is Butters. 14 to hit.
I'm a halfling.
What?
Yes, and you are a
He missed.
Crab claw's killing ya.
You are a sun hat wearing, white shirt, smiling person next to an armored half-orc, an armored gnome, an armored, well, dark-skinned entity that they're not sure if that's human or Ait'seh or whatever, and a dressed-up, very fancy-looking drow.
They missed.
You and her both stand out as being people who are not frontline combatants. And yes, that misses. So he takes a shot. He can only do one of the... Yeah, he has to reload. But he does take a shot at you.
Reload! I'm sorry, I just went to like the Donkey Kong 64 games. It was they legit shout that.
He doesn't really dodge it. He just throws up his claw quickly and just deflects it.
Right. Zadim, it is your turn.
Oh boy.
Shoot this bitch!
Yeah, I'll pull out my longbow and give him a good. Actually, first I'll cast. Yeah, I'll cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay. On him.
Yep.
Right, fire away.
How many groups did we see again?
There are 4 pits. You are in 1 pit.
So 8 groups in total.
Yes. So 3 fights total.
Alright. Spell management.
Right.
Never said I was going to make this easy for you guys.
Oh no, it's not gonna be easy, but it's definitely gonna be fun. Because this is the first fight pit that we've done in a while.
I love how most of Kalir's spells are just utility, so it's like, I don't have to worry about that shit.
What's the
I just punch
advantage
people.
on 4?
I forgot to take advantage off. Sorry.
The 19
So it's a
hits. Yeah.
Are you sure? I don't.
A 9
okay.
misses. The 19 hits.
Don't you have
Okay.
advantage on attacks that on people that haven't-
I don't know that I have double attack. I don't think I do. If I'm being honest.
You're 5th
I'd
level.
like to have.
No, you don't. No, you are a revised ranger, so no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not for this one.
Wait, another question. Your first level ability, doesn't that give you advantage on people that haven't acted yet?
No.
No. That's
That's
for
just us.
that's for Gloomstalker.
Yeah.
Got it.
Well. It's fine.
So a 9 does miss. You as it shoom, kind of flicks past his armor as it goes cling. He just kind of stares at you, just like, it was a good attempt. Okay, moves over here. He also, seeing the heavy crossbow aimed at the short person is like, "You're the boss." That is plus 14. Also misses because 14 missed first time. Bright Eye's turn.
People really get that good drink, Caesar. Get this guy off my ass. It's gonna hurt.
That is so cute. Oh my god.
What's Bright Eyes doing?
She's gonna move up and try and claw at the person who is
Be right back.
that guy like
Bang,
right
bang.
up next to us. Is he the one with the crossbow? Or?
No, he has mace.
Yeah.
Okay.
He also hits twice.
Yeah, she'll take care of him. She'll
Aye.
move up and try and I can't see because of the way I have it, unfortunately. Is anyone on the opposite side of him?
No.
No.
Okay, she'll just attack
Well-
regular then.
Okay. So
I mean,
move her
technically,
over.
if I may offer, if you move her diagonally, I'm on that end. If that would count.
If that gives
Would that
flanking
count, Don?
advantage.
Don.
To get on the other side so that you're on one side and she's on the other.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
if she moves diagonally, then I'm on the other side of this
Yes.
guy.
Yes, she would be able to do that.
Cool, I'll do that. Oh, if you could do that. I can roll the attacks, I just can't move.
No worries.
Oh, wow. Bitch! God, my back hurts. I feel old as shit.
All right, go ahead. Make that claw attack you said you were making.
Make that good claw. Nice! 21 both times!
21 does hit. Only swings once because
Yeah.
11. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you rake him across his back. He goes, "Ugh! Shh. I'm pinned down! On it!
Oh dear.
He's running over and taking a shot.
At the halfling.
That is a 14 to hit Bright Eyes.
That, I believe, does not hit her. Armor class is 15.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's.
Does
he's-
sound like,
he took a
nice.
shot, but it missed.
Take the shot! I'm sorry.
There you're
As Vedic starts to move, can Bo look at him and say, "Don't attack till I give you my command. Trust me, please."
What?
He's basically
Wait,
saying,
what did
"Hold
he
your
say?
attack. Don't attack until my command, please."
Don't attack?
Until his command. Basically saying, hold your action whenever you get up close.
Virgil over here about to like kick some people's butt, but
How dare you order me around, motherfucker!
yeah, he giving him a look.
Trust me.
You are currently on fire. That glare is certainly enough to set you on it.
we just met. Why didn't you talk? Why didn't he just talk about this beforehand?
He just remembered he could do it.
Oh my god.
I.e. the player just remembered.
Man.
No, I've known the whole time. He just has a bad
Oh.
memory.
Oh, sweetie.
Uh,
Just move up and hold
but-
it.
Up to you.
Welcome back.
Move up and hold it, or move up
Yep.
and attack.
Okay, well, I'm going to move over here, but I will hold until he is done doing whatever the fuck he's doing.
All
or maybe
right.
over here.
Okay. So
Did he
move
say
over.
that specifically to Virgil or just in general?
Specifically to Beardrick.
Wonderful!
Naivara.
Oh, Don, you know what I'm... Actually, there's two... Ooh, it's so tempting. Do we want damage for one, or do we want to try and get damage on... Who's... Okay. Scanning who looks like the most dangerous fucker at the moment for me. Other than the one that just smacked me in the face.
Insight check.
Would that take up my action and I can't attack?
I can give you Vegatries,
Okay,
but
that will
I'd say that the most likely candidate would be the person who's wearing the most armor, which would be that guy.
Alright. That guy owes me, I believe, a wisdom save. Because I'm gonna do this.
Ah.
Oh, this one.
What's your spell save DC?
Believe it is a 16? Yeah.
Just fails.
Yes!
Nice.
Hit
Which
that
one?
one! Hit that one! And she will point to the one that is now paralyzed.
Which one's paralyzed?
The one with Hunter's Mark on it, ironically. Oh, sweetie, he's got Hunter's Mark on him too!
Is that your full turn?
That's all that I can do, because I ain't got too many bonus actions, so yeah.
Alright.
Unless I could dodge as a bonus action, which I don't think I can.
You are not a monk.
Yep, no.
Clear, it is your turn.
Choices,
You heard her
choices.
scream smack the one, and with you heard her scream smack that one.
And you know, she's got a lot of choices. She might as well go for that one.
That one's paralyzed. You literally can't defend. You gotta smack him once, and it's automatically pain. Go in for the kill.
with serrated battle axe in hand, I move
Ooh,
up
that's-
next to this guy right here, and I'm gonna smack him.
Smacking and whacking and stacking.
Smack him real good.
You have advantage on the attack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, neat.
Oh, you think that's neat? Wait 1 second. Guess what? That's a
That
critical
is-
hit.
Yep.
That's a
Nice.
critical hit.
Yep.
Yeah.
What?
Because he's
His whole person,
paralyzed.
He's paralyzed.
Nice.
So
Oh,
click the damage
okay.
and then roll another d8.
That's why I said, hit that one. Hit that one.
Now, hold on just a second.
Roll roll 2 more d8 because you have brutal critical.
Yeah,
That's right.
do I?
Yes,
You're
you're
half-
No,
half orc.
I've savage attacks, not brutal. That's
Savage attack,
barbarian.
yes. Savage attacks is the
You're
extra.
wielding with 2 hands, right?
Also, 2 hands, so it's 2d10.
Yeah, so roll an extra d10.
2d.
So just
10.
roll another 2d10, yes. And he owes you a con save. Okay. So in total, that is 19 points of damage.
Nice.
Gotcha.
Whole person is one of the most loving, or one of my most loved spells, right up there next to Shatter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Guru.
Whoa,
What the
whoa,
hell
whoa!
is
What the
happening?
hell?
What's happening?
That's bad. Mad.
Dad?
Sorry, I was switching devices.
Yeah, that decided to try and drag us through the 9th dimension. Please tell it to stop.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Cthulhu.
I was just gonna say, Matt's journeying through the 5th dimension. Will be ready in a moment.
I'm only gonna spend a second level slot for this. I'll
Mad, you're still taking us through the 5th dimension. Stop it.
What do you mean? What am I doing?
I can hear background noise like a lot.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, one second.
Also, Guru, what's this weird curvy line?
Again,
The one
that
that's
was a
on the poster?
mistake.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, I asked him about that too because I wasn't sure.
Hey, Paris.
Yup.
Alright, so that is your turn. No bonus actions?
I don't think I have any.
Gotcha.
Or any that I want to use.
Hey, Paris.
Yeah.
Great minds think alike now, don't they?
Yeah.
Who are you whole personing?
The one right next to Virdrick. Why do you think I told him to hold his action?
Yeah.
That's cocked. What's your spell save DC?
Same as Paris's.
He fails by 1. Exactly
Nice.
as the other guy.
That
So,
bitch.
Deirdre,
he
your
just-
action triggers.
I just point at him and I go, hit him!
You don't have to tell him twice.
Immediately hit that one.
Yeah, he's gonna hit him then.
With
Smack.
advantage, but that still hits.
Okay. Should I roll it again for the advantage or nah?
I mean, you're
It's
gonna
gonna be a crit
either
either way, yeah. So 17 hits.
Okay, and then
Oh,
is this it?
Yep.
And you add another d8 to that.
And since it's a crit, my question is, do you want to smite?
Because that also crits.
Because that also doubles.
We're still right at the. Oh.
Okay.
Damage, built-in damage.
We're still right at the beginning though. It's not like I have that many spells.
Yeah, so if you want to save it, then go for it.
Yep. And you have a
No
second
reason-
attack.
Oh, that's right. She's level
what
5.
do I do?
Yeah. You can attack again.
Hit him again.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll
And
do
this
that.
one's with advantage still.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason why I'm just like, fuck it, I'm using my spells is because all I need is a short rest, so.
16 does hit.
Cool. And
And roll another d8.
where was that? D8.
Nice.
So you've done 19 damage in total.
Nice.
This is why I said both you and Claire are the heavy hitters, because y'all both just did the same amount of damage.
Yeah. It
He
feels
also
good.
didn't smite, which the smites would have been devastating.
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah,
we do
yeah.
still have 2 fights ahead of us, so like saving those for the final is not a bad idea right now.
Yeah, he's
What is-
saving
Mm.
those.
Yep. What is the hawk doing?
Peck his face.
Technically, it would be claw, but
Yeah. Is it the same thing as a bite essentially? So I don't have to make something up.
no, I know what it is because I'm pulling it up at the moment. So once
Thank
again,
you.
hawk, 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 hawk. E F G H, H for hawk. Why-
That's weird that he only has claw. Fucking beak
talents.
is just as painful.
Oh,
What?
Oh, but have you
roll
heard what
a
the battle axe
d20
does?
plus 5. Don't tell.
D20 plus 5.
Plus 5, yes.
I'm just wondering if you know.
What?
Stop.
Arcus, Jesus. 23.
23 does hit. He takes 1 point of damage, which is a crit, so it takes 2.
Ah, it's not an actual attack.
It is an actual attack, but a hawk has a strength of 5, and it's a strength-based attack for a hawk.
That's weird.
I know. You have to be a specific type of hawk for it to be a dex-based attack.
Damn.
Yeah. No worries.
2 damage is still 2 damage.
Yep.
Pack.
He
This
will
guy...
no way. He moved back out of range. He had to move into range to do that.
Yeah, he's paralyzed, so he can't do anything about that.
Critical pack.
This guy... Alright.
Oh, did he break out of it?
No, that was a different thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, not off the book. Nope, no freedom. Nope, stop that. Alright. Zadim, it is your turn.
He's still paralyzed, yes!
Oh, good show. I think I'm gonna go. So we have 2 guys paralyzed right now, right?
Yeah!
I was about to waste a third to get a third one, but I'm like, nah, not yet. Not yet.
Yeah, no. Oh, that's right. I forgot if you
I'll
cast at a
shoot.
higher level, you can paralyze multiple people. Damn!
So
Paris, wait.
whichever one's further away, I'll
Something
shoot
needs
at
to be
him.
brought up. Something needs to be brought up. Paris, your spells are cast at the highest level possible.
Oh, that's right.
You can.
So I
try
just
to
automatically
would've.
target 2 people.
Not
Yeah.
automatically. You'd have to designate a second person.
Ah, damn it. I forgot about that.
You're fine. It's something that you'll remember for your next fight. No worries. Just
Damn!
because...
Wait,
Hmm?
wait, Navarro, have you cast a spell?
Yeah, I cast whole person.
Yeah, and the next roll I
And
just
they
made was
didn't
actually would
notice.
have... You don't know
Okay.
yet.
What?
You were still in
Wait,
the midst
what's
of a
happening?
fight.
I am very confused.
Don't worry.
What?
That misses.
Oh, feels bad, man.
Well.
Are you doing Bright Eyes thing?
It's on her turn.
As
No,
a
no, no.
reaction
Remember,
Oh,
when he
your
makes
turn.
an attack, he can-
That's right.
Yeah.
I will do it. Yeah.
With
Good
advantage.
part of Beastmaster.
The beast does a lot of damage.
Yeah, especially when it's a perfect.
I'm still looking over how to help make the revised one and the normal one feel better, but attacking that one, 13 does hit. Again,
Nice!
with this 13 twice when you're rolling it twice by accident. So
Mhm.
click the claw, and Do you need me to roll the extra damage for you, or are you gonna roll
Help
that?
him!
No,
Yeah, if you don't mind.
no worries. So that is
Nice.
17 points of damage. He is down.
Nice.
Yeah!
Nice. Yeah!
Oh, tasty.
That is tasty.
Alright, the purple guy is gonna aim.
Purple guy!
Naivara, he hits you.
Ow!
Uh-oh.
Fucker! Fuck you!
Ah. No rolling
You're
off
on
there.
my shit list now!
And you take wrong dice. Same results. 8 points of piercing damage.
Ow!
Con save. Okay.
Wow. She really wants that man paralyzed.
Excuse me. Bright Eyes. What's she doing?
Well, this guy already has advantage on his attacks. I guess I'll just. We already have advantage on that guy's attacks. I'll just attack him.
Which guy?
The one that's by Kalir, I'm assuming, because the one that near us is unconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She already biffed him. So she
Just can't move her. Sorry.
You're fine. So you move up to clear to
Yeah.
smack it.
Bap it in the face!
Roll
He's
a smack.
smacking and whacking.
That'll hit.
Claw his eyes out.
The fact that was said with a wheeze, I think, was the best
She's
part about
doing
that.
so well.
Holy shit!
Jesus Christ.
She's doing good.
24 points
She's
of
doing
damage.
so well. I'm so proud.
My baby!
Another shot
This
at
one
Naivara.
looks like an ogre.
Another hit on Naivara.
Piss off with your
Oh
shit!
my goodness!
That is a 17 to hit.
I am
I'm surprised
fucking
he went for
bloody right
Naivara
now.
when, like,
8 points
May
of
is,
piercing
like, right
damage.
here.
Con save.
I am almost unconscious.
Oh my goodness.
Still keeping it up.
Is it Bo? Bo? Bay? Bo?
Bo.
He's like,
Bo.
Bo? He's like right in front of him and he still didn't go for him.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah,
That's-
because the
yeah,
first
that's
person who made the spell that locked up their boss was her.
Also, wait. Also, it made it that attack at disadvantage then, right?
Why?
Because I'm within 5 feet.
Yeah. Like, there's like
And-
him and then
I'm within
still
5
right in front
feet.
of
I'm an
Naivara,
enemy
too,
contesting
but-
a ranged attack. It has advantage, or has disadvantage.
Okay, the other attack, if it was like... What's your AC, Naivara?
15.
It would have been a 15.
Fucking hell.
Yep.
Barely, but because it rolled just enough to get a 15
Ah,
by the skin of its teeth.
well.
So that damage still hit.
Well,
I am
shit.
almost unconscious.
Virdrick, it is your turn.
I will go over here and swing at this guy.
Okay.
Just a normal attack, I guess.
19 hits. For 11 slashing damage.
And do I get to do 2 hits now that I'm level 5? Is that what you
You
said?
can either do 2 hits or you can do the thing we discussed.
Those words always scare me.
Right. Everyone
No, I'm
has
just
so
gonna
many
do another
secrets.
Okay, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
That'll hit.
That'll work. Beat him.
There we go.
20
Get him,
damage. Jesus
Jim.
Christ. This is why I
That's a
say you were the heavy
Right.
hitters.
Yep.
It's just normal attack, too.
Naivara, it is your turn.
Naivara looks pissed. You and your friend need to fucking hold the fuck still. I may be both these fuckers.
Which fuckers?
The ones that are not paralyzed.
Okay.
It will drop yours. It will drop your current one. She knows that.
He's almost
It would
dead.
drop your.
He's bloodied.
But he's
only-
the strongest one.
There's still one person who is
Oh, mother-
paralyzed.
Fucker.
Up to you.
Can you reparalyze him and pick one other?
Yeah.
If you could, he would get another. Actually, I already rolled that. My bad. But he would get another wisdom save.
Fucking hell. Alright.
Do you want to?
Well, the only thing that I can do.
If you want to do that, you can do that.
No.
Get full cover behind the Zadim.
That's what I plan to do after I fucking attack. You 10 steps ahead of you already. Alright, so long as it doesn't require concentration, I can use an attack, correct?
Yes, you can attack as long as it doesn't state that it is a concentration, spell, cantrip, whatever. You can use it and not break concentration.
Alright, so which one hit me for worse? One
They
hit me for 8 and one hit me for something else.
both hit you for 8.
They both did? Alright, well then fine, I guess.
I would go for. Well, I don't know. I guess.
Alright, it's a focal point here, so it doesn't hit Kalir.
Okay.
Fuck all of you.
Con save. Alright.
I don't know if that means they saved or not, Don.
That was a 3.
Never mind. On both ends?
No,
That's a
on
hard
one of
no.
them.
What did the other one roll?
A 7.
They both failed. It took 16 damage. Alright, that works.
Cool.
Is this guy still alive?
Hit him, yes.
He looks like he's
Okay.
bleeding a little bit out of his ears and he looks wobbly.
Okay, so I still get advantage, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Oh wait, hold up. I forgot to move. I need.
That's a
Zadim,
natural
you're my
20 as
cover.
it is. It does not multiply the damage on top of itself. Hold on, before you do
Unfortunately.
anything. Hold up.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Paris.
What? I'm fat.
That.
I just ate.
Are you using it two-handed? Two-handed.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just helping you real quick, just so you don't have to roll an extra D10, because I know how to do the savage attacks without having to need to do it
Everything
multiple
else?
times, because I have done a barbarian with brutal critical before, and so I had to learn that.
Avada was
Mhm.
fun.
Go ahead and click that battle axe. See what your damage is.
Hold on a second. Do I know if we get a rest after this?
Short rest.
We get a short rest, yeah.
Okay,
That's why
I'm
I'm
gonna
using up my
Orcish
spell slots.
Fury.
So you'd be
I'm gonna
adding an
Orcish
extra
Fury
2.
as well.
Yeah, roll another 2d10 after you click the damage. Unless you have the
1d10.
unless
I think it's
do you have it,
one of the weapons damage dice.
yes.
So
which,
I get one.
which
I
it-
get
if it crits,
yeah.
it does the same thing. Which hold on, do you have? Hold on. 1 second.
Oh yeah. I think the reason I didn't do that is because it depends what weapon I use.
Hold on. I'm making it sure that's specific. This way, when it crits, you're able to actually just click that.
Okay.
Yeehaw.
Click that damage.
Damn! If he's
Nice.
not unconscious,
Oh, he's
then
dead.
holy shit. That is 18,
32
14, that's
points of
40.
damage.
Oh my god.
32?
And a con
That's-
save if he's
that's
still alive.
Got 32.
That's wait, DM. I think that's too much damage. Unless
Orcish
unless
Fury
the battle
crits
axe
because it got a 10 on the second D10 and it got a 4 on the first. It's 1d10 for two-handed, which he got a 1 on that roll, and then on the other one he got a 2 and a 10. So he rolled 2 10s.
Jesus H.
He rolled a 1, a 2, and a 4, but with 2
How
10s
many-
and
was he
5
supposed?
strength.
He was supposed to roll 5 dice.
1,
Well,
2, 3,
I get
4, 5.
one-
Yes, because
so-
Orcish
so
Fury
one-
also crits.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't.
It doesn't?
Does it?
You add an extra damage die. That's all you do.
Oh, which
You
is,
only get
it was-
Orcish Fury. You
My
only get
apologies.
Orcish
Okay,
Fury
go.
when you crit. Yeah.
Go the
It
No,
was
first
you don't
just
get
one.
ignore
no,
the
no, no, no.
four.
Orcish Fury, he has the racial feat.
Yeah.
the racial feat Orcus Fury where you can add an extra damage die?
I don't know then.
Hold on, let me pull out Xanathar's. If it
I
doesn't
don't know that
specify
feat.
when you crit, then I will say that
says-
yes, it does crit. Hold on, I'm pulling it out.
It says when you hit with an attack made with a weapon, you can roll one of the weapon's damage dice an additional time and add it as extra damage of the weapon's damage type.
Okay, then yeah, that's right. I don't know that feat.
Yeah, let's see.
So that sounds like it would crit,
That's what I'm
but I
looking at.
don't know.
I'm looking at it.
Also, Dawn, when you can, please God moves the Deem's icon so it snaps, because that's bothering me so much.
Hmm?
It's slightly off kilter.
Oh,
Thank
it
you.
is.
Orcus Fury. When you hit with a weapon attack, you can roll one of the weapon's damage dice an additional time. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about using it when you crit.
My fucking OCD
So
was
I would
having.
say that
panic.
yes, it can crit.
Nice.
Please tell me he's unconscious after 32 points of damage.
Yeah, right.
He had one hit point.
That's called overkill.
Why did you do all that then?
Did I just straight
You
up
didn't
kill him?
No.
know.
I'm
No,
upsetty.
because we didn't know how much health you
Of
had.
course
I
not.
think
You can
even
move.
worse.
Dad, we're going to
He- I th-
jail.
Okay, so firstly,
Yep.
since I crit and did so much damage, could I like intimidate the other people?
That is a bonus action.
Damn!
Okay. Okay. All right.
And I mean,
yeah.
she gets it
He'll-
back after
he'll-
Duressa.
She'll just sort of block this guy.
Mhm.
Okay. Bo.
All right. Is this the guy that talked crap? Dubbo?
No, that was
Which
the purple guy. The one on the top
All right,
left.
good. It's already. That was the one at the top left.
Yes.
Mhm.
If I was here, it wouldn't be enough.
Yeah,
alright.
because you only moved 25 feet, I think.
All right. Well, here goes nothing.
Hey, for the
And I-
kneecaps!
Bo takes his claw, grabs his kneecap, and twists.
Make a claw attack.
No, Guru.
Is he grappling him?
No.
Downing him?
Ah.
17 hit.
Why?
Oh.
Yep, with advantage, that does hit.
17 necrotic
Oh
damage.
my god!
Nice. He is
Does he have a
gone.
kneecap anymore?
He has a leg still, yes, but there's just black veins running up his leg, and
This motherfucker about to be like Cotton from King of the Hill.
he's gonna need some.
He's gonna need to fix it.
Yeah.
And I just start walking over.
Not bad.
Alright.
All right. It is the Hawk's turn. I'll just remove the people who
Sorry.
are-
I just see if you
Changing
just
my
snap to
direction.
diagonal.
I said.
I'm facing that way now.
I'm assuming Arcus's fly speed is the same.
Yes.
Okay. Arcus, baby, I'm so sorry I'm about to do this to you. He's going to fly 45 feet over, and I'm assuming he can move down the remaining 15 feet and still provide the help action.
Yes.
Okay. He's going to do that.
Okay.
God, he can't go invisible, my baby. Please don't let my baby die!
Zadim, you have advantage on your shot against him if you're choosing to shoot him, and you can move your hunter's mark if you wish.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Move it to the living one. Why did you turn Irish?
I don't know.
I do what I want.
Do what you want, because a pirate is free. You are a pirate.
Alright.
Fire.
Fuck you too.
With advantage.
3, 2, 1. Shoot him in the eye with that fucking
No.
cinder arrow. It'll need
14
reconstruction.
does hit.
But it'll be fine. The eye is the window to the brainstem.
Brainstem's the back of your head, Paris.
No, that's legit a fucking quote from
Please
Lee.
tell me he hits.
That,
Please
I
tell
said
me
the
he
hits. Yes.
Okay, good.
That has not been rolling well.
This guy's not wearing the same kind of armor as the tough guy.
He's rolling great for Bright Eyes himself. Not so much. It's as if I fucking jinxed him.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Oh, fuck you again. You've been rolling low all damn day.
So 10 points of damage. Gotcha. This guy's like,
You were surrounded, motherfucker.
Even.
Yeah, he has no chance.
I'm scared. Whatever he rolls. Because, like, I've been targeted with extreme prejudice here.
Plus.
Who is he hitting?
And for the second attack. Okay. So first attack's at Arcus. 23 to hit.
That hits.
For 4 points of bludgeoning damage from his mace.
I mean, thank God he's got a pretty decent amount of fucking health.
And then Clear, you feel a bang against your armor and look down at him like, really?
So
I know a 14 doesn't hit you.
4 damage is what he did to Arcus?
Yes, 4 damage.
You want to, Don, you want to know something that is absolutely hilarious? That's the first time this entire campaign that Arcus is taking damage.
I'm aware.
Wow.
Do this in the future.
And it's only because I cannot make him go invisible.
A cause for celebration, perhaps.
Right, Bright Eyes.
I need to feed him and Bright Eyes after this.
What's Bright Eyes doing?
Currently Arcus is 10 feet off the ground, right?
She'll fly over to. There's only one guy left, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
She'll fly over to that one guy and just.
Well!
Sail!
Oh my god, a fucking song.
Just occurred to me that with the bleed effect, the thing.
I didn't have time to bleed.
No, I mean it's that like if they're unconscious, surely the damage still keeps going.
Damage doesn't matter once you're unconscious. It's all about if you get hit again.
Yeah.
That will hit.
Okay.
And he's unconscious.
Nice.
We win!
Cool.
I think I'm the only fucker who took damage in this entire thing other than my familiar.
Alright.
I mean, to be fair, you paralyzed 2 of the people to completely shut them out of
I
the fight.
realized what?
Yeah.
You and Bo paralyzed people, Paris. So 2 people
Yeah,
were paralyzed.
that
during
worked
that
really
fight.
well, actually.
Cool is gonna cure wounds.
Thank you, you beautiful green woman.
Wait. No. Don't waste any of your spells.
I don't really have any other use for them, unless we have to jump to really high places.
We also get
Alright,
back on a short rest.
I can wait to cast Mass
Do I?
Cure.
I don't think many of us took damage there, though.
I'm the only one who took damage.
Yeah, that's why I said I can wait.
Is this session over for today then? Is that what
the session is wrapping up with you guys being let out. Clerics have gone in to heal them up, just kind of muttering to themselves, which we will get to more of that next session.
Oh, are they healing us as well, or
No, just the unconscious people.
Okay.
You fought
damn it.
and you bled, and therefore you will continue to fight and bleed for people's amusement.
And money.
And money. Yes.
I'm scared. I don't know if I'll be able to make it next week.
Hopefully you will.
Oops, I didn't mean to battle axe you.
I'm not
You got back 10
guys, by
HP.
the way.
I'm
Guys, by the
actually
way,
ending right now, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not positive if
shit.
I'll need to make it because I think graduation
go ahead
might
and
be
go
this
then.
time next time this week,
Oh,
Yeah, it's cool.
and I have to play.
Oh.
Okay.
Also, Nova is really fucking lucky because I rolled max healing.
Yeah.
God.
Do you need an
The
aura?
ironic
or-
bit?
Cool.
Yeah. That put me just a little bit over half health. But I also have 5 hit dice, so if you wanted to save it... Wait, do you get these back on a short rest?
No.
No,
Not
not
artificial
these
spell
ones.
slots.
If you want to save those, I can use some of my hit dice to recover.
Okay.
Hey, Dawn,
Do
Yes.
what is the lay on hands thing?
you keep nat ones for hit dice, Don?
Yes. If you're rolling them
Fuck.
to regain them, not to level up.
Alright.
Lay on hands. You have a pool of healing equal to 5 times your level that you can use and spend as many as you wish, from 1 to the entire thing. You can spend 5 of them specifically to cure a poison or a disease, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you got just
So is it just like free healing points, more or less?
more or less.
Oh, so I could technically heal Nivara a bit.
Technically.
Ah, well.
But would Virgil be kind enough to do it is the question.
Yeah, he'll come over and do it.
How much are you dumping into her?
I
How much?
have 10 health points left that I need to fill.
10?
So
Yeah. Yeah,
like
I can
8
give 10.
point, I think is what is all you need
8?
to do.
8?
Like,
Okay, I'll give you 8.
A point, like a lay on hands point, I think is all you need to do to fill me up.
Is that how it works?
Is that
You can heal you have to choose a number of how much you wish to heal for, whether it can be the 1 to the full amount that you have.
I'm confused. So how much?
Me too.
How much healing does she get per lay on hands?
She has a pool
Okay.
of 25 points, 5 times her level, which is 5.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a
she has-
one-to-one thing.
Yes.
It's a 1-to-1 thing. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
so...
Which she gets all those points back on a long rest. During
Okay.
which time, between long rest to long rest, she can use her points as she wishes. She could heal you for 1 hit point. She could heal you for 25. But if she uses all 25, she has 0 until she takes a long rest.
If you want to save it, then I can use another hit dice. I'm fine with this.
Another hit dice?
She's
Yeah, I have 5.
during
I've
the
used
short
2.
rest.
Oh,
You are
okay.
taking a short rest, which means that if you took damage, you can roll hit dice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which is
So
what
if
she's
you
doing.
want to save it, then
Oh, I mean, yeah, I can't recover that till later, but you can do the hit dice thing for every short rest?
Yes.
Yep. No.
Well,
Right.
for as many as you have them.
Yeah.
Because once you spend them, you don't get those back, and even then, you only get half those back on a long rest.
I'm gonna end up using all my hit dice for this rest. Fuck me. There we go. Jesus.
And you
Yeah.
guys, I hope you enjoyed Bo.
Yeah, I like that.
This
I like 'em.
officially, as some of you have heard, this is the craziest character concept I've had. So,
The
He's
claw.
very cute.
The claw.
the claw of justice, goddammit.
I'm curious to see why he was getting so embarrassed. Or stiff.
I don't know if he was even embarrassed. He looked more terrified.
I love,
Hard to
I
tell.
Oh
love-
no, he wasn't. He wasn't
Hard.
scared. No, you could tell he wasn't scared. He was he was uncomfortable, but it's not because of just being touched. Like our
Which
hugs.
we'll
That's
get
not why.
more into that,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I'm clarifying.
Char-
just
Interesting.
to-
We're not
Alright.
clarifying
Yes?
it right now, obviously.
You said all stiff when you were really close to the mic.
Was I?
Yeah.
Oh, stiff.
And we're ending it.
All stiff.
Thank you everyone so much for watching. If you're watching this on Twitch, we would love it if you follow us. It'll really help us to continue to expand and grow and hopefully
for
give
Zany
more for you.
Adventures.
Yep, if you're on YouTube, subscribe. Yeah, I need to get the subscribe button. I'm trying to get affiliates so I can get a subscribe button. If you're on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. It's free. You don't have to pay anything for that. Hit the like button. Leave us a comment to let us know what you liked. If you didn't like something, let us know. We want to know how we can improve. And until next time, we've been What Team Comp, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye!
See ya.
Bye.